Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to Talk That Shit podcast, episode 16. It's been a cool week, interesting week. Some good shit has come out of this week, and we're going to be talking about it. And who the fuck is eating potato chips? Live at the. Who's eating dirt? Is that you, bro?
No, it's not me, bro.
I'm sorry, that's a
shit.
chip. Sorry.
Jungle great motherfucker.
That was a saltine cracker, motherfucker.
Anyway, let me introduce the brother. Every time I see a rerun of Sabrina the Teenage Witch and I see the black cat Salem, it reminds me of him. He is the host of WBG on Mondays. My brother Dirt Griggity. What's going on?
Man, you piece of shit. What's up, bro?
Been good, bro. You know, just finished work, straight to the show. Glad you're here, bro.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, we got a few things to talk about. What's up?
Oh, definitely. Some interesting things, a lot of good takes, and a lot of people are kind of hurt as well, in my opinion. We'll definitely get into it, man. And the guy who swings around in the jungle, collecting grapes. My man, Johanzo,
Yeah.
what's going on?
Hey, shout out to the 7 people in the chat that are not playing Halo right now. Woo!
I'm sorry, guys. I know it's a shit time. It's a shit time to leave the game.
Believe me, man. Halo is fire. I want to be there, but we got to talk that shit.
Oh, no matter what, we have to talk that shit, man. And Devon's out there feeding the animals. He got a stone cold stunner in Judgment. What's going on, Dev? If you can speak now.
What's going on, man? Yeah, I seen somebody post a clip of that. I haven't seen it in game myself, but that's pretty fire.
Devin House is looking like Ace Ventura.
Oh,
yeah, straight up.
Yeah, we didn't have that shit ready.
It's like Johanzo's backyard.
Oh shit, we are a sink here.
I have a
Yeah,
shot.
man, you're supposed to have your shit ready, bro.
I know, bro. It doesn't matter, bro. Take your time. Take your time, man. Relax there. We got time, bro. We have time. Anyway, let me give a shout out to the chat. Who do you have in there, man? We got a Dogo with a cool saxophone. Emmanuel A1, what's good? The blue one. Fuck you. What's good, man? Talk that shit. I know, look, a lot of guys are playing that Halo fucking big team battle. I know it's a bit of a shit time at the moment, but what can you do, man? We got Dirt Griggity saying POS. You piece of shit. Paulie Baba, what's good, man? Says TTS, man.
Yeah, to Togo. They're capping for Bluepoint. They compare it to Cinemax.
Oh, shit.
Hey,
Capilla,
I'm going to laugh a lot today.
Listen, hey, man, look, bro. See, this is the shit I be talking about. I understand that, you know what? I'll just wait till Sean get into it, bro.
Oh, we'll definitely get into it, man. What's going on, Bane? What's good, man? And do you know that? What do you want to talk about? We want to start with the Colin stuff, or do you want to start with something else? Because you got something on your mind, it seems.
Oh no, I was about to talk about the like what Dude Togo said. I saw some guys saying it's bigger than ZeniMax, and bro, come on, man, come on, bro, just stop it.
Okay, you talk about the Bluepoint shit.
Yeah, man.
Okay, we'll jump straight into the Bluepoint shit. Go for it. What do you have to look? Sony has finally acquired Bluepoint. And when Dirt heard this news, and I told him, I go, what's good? Dirt, listen, bro. Bluepoint has been, Sony has acquired Bluepoint, and Dirt goes, it's a wrong one. Listen, Dirt, what do you have to say about Bluepoint? Because I know a lot of people out there, the ponies are saying it's bigger than the ZeniMax deal. What do you have to say, man? Bluepoint has been making games for Sony for like over a decade right now. Is this something that Xbox guys has lost or something? Are we losing out or something on this deal?
No. First off, it's a great pickup, man. Sony acquiring studios is a positive. I love it, to be honest with you. I think it's a good thing. That means this generation is going to be amazing. Sony picked up 5 studios this year alone. And Xbox fan or not, that's great, man. That's great. Just like last year, Xbox with ZeniMax, in 2018 they picked up some studios. 2019 picked up Double Fine. All of those things are amazing to me. No lie about that. But I just don't understand why people straight go to this is a better acquisition than ZeniMax. I mean, listen, man, I understand the console wars, how it goes. How could Bluepoint, who was a great developer, but they haven't done anything original yet. They do great remakes. How is one studio bigger than ZeniMax acquisition with 8 studios with IPs like Doom, Fallout, Elder Scrolls, Wolfenstein? I mean, come on, man. Let's be honest. Sean, like, do you remember the old analogy that I said? Well, it wasn't really an analogy. It was just me saying that your opinion can be wrong. Like I said, I can truly believe, in my opinion, I'm a better basketball player than LeBron James, but in reality, I'm not. 100%. So if your opinion is Housemarque or Bluepoint is a bigger and better acquisition than ZeniMax, all of ZeniMax, I mean, that's your opinion, right? But bro, that shit is wrong.
No, it's funny though, bro. Like, to see first of all, it's a great pickup. It's exactly the same as in 2018 when Playground game was announced for Xbox. Even though they were making the Forza Horizon games, it's a good pickup.
Organic,
whatever you want to call it. Do you know what? I hate that organic bullshit. This is business, straight up. Motherfuckers, straight up, this is business. Yeah. Everybody's getting into gaming right now. You got big players. You got Netflix bought a studio, Night School, I believe, the guys who made After Party, and that was a decent game in my opinion.
Yeah, it was. I didn't play it, but I heard it was good.
Yeah, it was a decent game. But Bluepoint, come on, listen, you motherfucking ponies. First of all, hit that dislike button and get the fuck out of here, you soft motherfuckers. And whilst you're hitting that dislike button, walk down that street corner, twerk your motherfucking ass. Then put your bitch ass hands out and sell your bitch ass for those $70 games, you soft motherfuckers.
Oh, damn, you got that fucking
anyway
down to the
listen
T.
to me.
Damn.
Johansson, what do you have to say about Bluepoint? These ponies are capping. They're saying that you've seen people saying it's bigger than ZeniMax. Come on, bro. What do you have to say about that shit?
Well, all I can say, man, I've been laughing this whole week, like, for real. You guys are comparing some dumb shit. I mean, Dirt is correct. Dirt is right. You can have your opinion, but doesn't mean you're right, bro. Buying Bluepoint is the equivalency of buying fucking Playground. Did we lose anything? No. Did you gain a good developer? Absolutely. That's it. That's how far as that shit goes. Let's see what they do later in the future. But so far, you ain't doing Metal Gear or Silent Hill. We know that today. Bluepoint ain't doing that shit.
Right.
So come on, man. You can't compare. What are you comparing to? Demon Souls? What's the name of the character, Demon Souls? Tell me a name. You can't. Comparing that to Doom Guy? For real? That's what we're doing?
Yeah.
Come on. You compare that to Corville from Dishonored? Really? That's what we're doing? All right. Cool, man.
Yeah, Joey. Listen, Joey, this was me. When the ponies were saying that Bluepoint was the same as ZeniMax, this was me, God. Bro.
I know. I've been laughing all week. I mean, I'm not even angry on Twitter no more. Every time I see some dumb tweets, I'm like, why would I get angry? I just fucking laugh. That's how hilarious this shit is. And we're going to talk about something even funnier later. But whatever, go ahead. This Bluepoint, it's good. Yeah. Look, I'm happy for them, right? It's great. It's a good developer, but they've been working with Sony all this time. So it's surprising? No. It's about time they finally did it, but it's not surprising. It's a good thing. That's it. Move on.
Hey, Joanzo, I agree with you. It's like Sean said, Playground Games, Undead Labs are studios that only have worked with Xbox previously. So when they officially acquired them, it was great. It was great that they were officially under them, but it wasn't a surprise, right? So I get locking these studios down, just like Insomniac. Insomniac always worked with Sony, but because Sony didn't lock them down in the past, they was able to go do a couple of multi-plats and also Sunset Overdrive. If Sony saw the opportunity, you know what? Damn that. Y'all ain't going nowhere. They locked them down, and that's smart.
As they should.
Bluepoint Games locked them down. That's smart. Housemarque locked them down. That's smart. And they're going to be doing exclusive games for the PlayStation, and that's a great thing. I really mean that, y'all. No,
they already were, Dirt.
I know, but
they already were. Now.
But bro, I just made a point though. I don't know if you heard my point. You have to lock them down.
Oh yeah,
that's
for sure. That's like marrying your girlfriend.
Yeah, but at the same time, if she remains your girlfriend, say that's like marrying your girlfriend, right? Yeah, but if you never marry her, she can just leave your ass. If you're married, it's a it's a little bit
I
more
mean,
complicated.
you could look at Ninja Theory. You know what I mean?
I mean, exactly. Look, that's exactly where I was about to go. Remember when in 2018 when the first acquisitions were made public, when they said the first names, they said Playground. A lot of people in the crowd were like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
Didn't they own them?
Right.
And
That's
then,
stuff they all
and then
doing,
they say,
right?
and then they say Undead Labs, and everybody's like, "Oh, okay." They already do exclusive, but when they said Ninja Theory,
It was like, oh shit.
it's like
Yeah.
it's like you having a
Yeah.
girlfriend, but you impregnate your neighbor. It's like, what
Oh
the fuck?
shit! Oh
They came
Oh,
out of left
shit.
field.
Oh,
They came out of left field. Like, hold on, I've been with you 10 years. You already got this bitch over there. Yes, that's exactly what
God
just happened.
damn.
yeah. See, but that's my point, though.
And not only that,
Yeah.
and not only
That's what I
that, the
think.
motherfucker has a second family now.
Good point,
Vacate
Dirt.
it.
Okay, see, the point is, yes, that's the point. But at the same time, they have to officially lock them down.
Right.
Because you never know. Somebody can okay, perfect example. I forgot the name of the studio that was doing the cloud tech for Crackdown 3.
Sumo.
Whoever it was, I think
It's not
Epic
Sumo. It's not Sumo. It's some
Yeah, it was
cloud engine.
Cloud something. They got listen, they were working on the cloud tech, the destruction tech for Crackdown 3. They got swooped up by I don't know, Facebook, Epic, somebody swooped them up. Left Xbox, oh shit. Then they had to do it their own, themselves, and you saw how that shit turned out. If you have the opportunity to lock these studios down, you must do it. Like we're hearing that Xbox, Avalanche Games is working on the Xbox game. I think Jeff Grubb said this the other day. Avalanche, IO.
We'll definitely talk about it.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I'll wait for that then. But it's the same thing. Say these games are big and huge. They want to make sure they lock those teams down, man. Especially when they're spending money like they are right now. Same thing with Sony. Lock them down.
I
You
really
don't
think
want them to go nowhere.
Exactly. I really think it's smart what Sony is doing. I mean, I get granted that most of these studios you got to do a Google search to know what the fuck they're doing. Like for
That's
real.
true.
Yeah.
We're like, who the fuck is that Fabric? I thought that was a textile fucking thing. I don't know. Like for real. And then you got the other guy, Sprite. What was the name? Sprite,
Fire
whatever.
Sprite.
Fire
But they got
Sprite,
265 employees though. So
That's supposed
Did
to be
you
that's
know-
a big studio. That's a
But
big
did you
studio.
know that? You didn't know that. The same thing with Nexus or Nixes or whatever that fucking thing is. All these studios had everybody made a Google search or a search on Wikipedia at some point. Even
Fuck that shit.
Bluepoint at one point we're like, okay, I know they did Demon Souls. I know they did Shadow of the Colossus. What else? Not pretty much, but they're still smart acquisitions compared to Cinemax. I'm sorry, it's not even close. Like the impact is not even close. It's not even funny.
hey, can I say something right quick?
Go ahead.
Why some people were so mad about the ZeniMax thing was that they were taking games away from PlayStation, which is understandable. You're upset. I get it.
Which is right. Yeah.
As far as like Bluepoint and Housemark, like you guys already said, they've already made games for PlayStation, so that's why ZeniMax was such a blow. That's why people was mad with the potential of like Take-Two going to Xbox. I get why they're mad. I get it. I do. So at the end of the day, these are great acquisitions by PlayStation. Lock them down. Don't let them go. Don't let them go.
Definitely, bro. Let me give a shout out to Say Two Mungs. I hope I said that Mungs. I hope I said that right, man. Rockstar 8800. What's going on, man? Shout out to the chat, man. We got up to 28 people, and look, I know Halo's out there. Big team battle. Little Lad, what's going on? Abdullah Al Qudra, what's going on? Duke Togo as well, what's good, man? Jeremy Brown, Chargasm, what's going on, man? What's good? Yeah, lad, we can transition into that as well. You know what you were talking about with Jeff Grubb? We'll transition into that. Like this Bluepoint, it's a great pickup.
Absolutely.
I'm glad it's locked out.
Yeah.
As an Xbox fan, Xbox gamers, you didn't lose nothing. Just like PlayStation didn't lose nothing with Playground games.
Exactly.
Straight up. So that was bang on. But like, we'll transition into this Jeff Grubb's, what he's talking about, the studios. We know that the initiative is partnered with Crystal Dynamics.
Mhm.
And then obviously IO Interactive is making what they're making again, James Bond game or Project
Yeah, but
Dragon
they're also
game.
making a Dragon game for Xbox.
Project
Dragon. Yeah.
And Avalanche is making Contraband as well, which is
Right.
supposed to be second part. These are the second party deals. And you brought up that Jeff Grubb goes, this might be a tryout or something. And
Mhm.
if it works out good, what do you do? That you lock them down if you can.
Lock them down, bro. Listen, man, Xbox has been bitten in the ass for years because they didn't lock down studios. Now, back then, maybe they just wasn't buying. They didn't have their checkbook open back then, or whatever happened, or the teams didn't want to be bought. But back in the day, man, like we ran down this list. I don't know, it was 2 or 3 weeks ago, bro. They could have had BioWare at one point. BioWare made Mass Effect exclusively for the Xbox 360. It was when the game come on, the shit said Microsoft Game Studios.
We could have had BioShock.
They could have had BioWare. Guess what? That old regime that people praise so much, they didn't buy them when they had the opportunity to. So what happened? EA bought them. Made Mass Effect a multi-plat. Over the years, Remedy. I don't know if Remedy ever wanted to be bought, but Xbox didn't try to buy it. They didn't try to buy it. And what happened? They did 2 games with Xbox, then they bounced. They made multiplats.
Let's put a dire scenario for a second. We almost lost Gears of War. Remember that? That Microsoft had to come back and buy the IP from Epic
in 2014.
Instead of locking that shit, day one, like, all right, you're making the new IP, it's exclusive to us. Lock that shit up. No.
Yeah. Nope. I'm telling you, bro.
Almost lost Gears of War.
Yep.
You could have Gears of War 4 on fucking PlayStation. Just think about that.
Yeah, exactly, bro. That's the thing that I'm saying, man. People don't sit back and think about this shit. And Joe, I'm glad you brought that up. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's
they almost lost
right
Gears of
about
War.
that. Yeah, like Duke Togo brings a good point. We know the Xbox Game Studio publishers, they're publishing their games. It seems like I think you guys remember that the Twitter account went quiet for a bit. Now they start talking a bit more. Xbox Game Studios, the publishing.
Yeah.
And obviously they've been pushing the second and third party deals, Contraband, Project Dragon, and as Dusk Fall, which you're looking forward to that game. We've not heard nothing about it yet, but you made a good point there.
I mean, I think one of the smartest things, even though we don't see it like as a fanboy, but one of the smartest things that Microsoft or Xbox has done has create that division, Xbox Global Publishing. Everything under that umbrella is being published by Xbox, meaning they have full control of the whatever IP or whatever comes out of that thing, right? So if they want to distribute the game to PlayStation or Switch, they have to give the authorization, like Cuphead. It was under Xbox Publishing, and they said, you know what, go ahead. After a year or whatever, you can send it somewhere else. But at least we have the control of the IP. Not what we did years ago on the 360 era. Everybody praised that era. I praised it too. But when you think about what actually happened in there, it's like, holy shit. We had so much and we lost so much too. It's insane. And I'm glad what they're doing right now. I'm glad.
And Phil talked about it a lot. Jeremy Brown brought up a good point. And Phil's talked about this. People always talk about the 360 generation. I think that was an incredible generation, just all around, because the developers were making trilogies back then. They were making so much more games back then, taking more risk
in one generation.
Yeah. But like what he brought up about Phil talking about the 360 generation, nothing was unlocked. It was second or third party deals, and that was the biggest problem, and that's what hurt them leading into the Xbox One generation, bro.
Sean, you speak.
To give you another fucking example, how they're not locking shit. Killer fucking Instinct. They had the studio in their hand.
Right.
Yes, they had the studio in their hand, right? They didn't know that somebody can poach them, like for real. They didn't know somebody can buy them or had first dibs or anything. So what happened? They lost it. Yep. I think Phil even got pissed. Like, what the fuck? How the fuck did we lose that? And that was like a few months or a year after Phil got the power. So.
Hey, that's a perfect point, man. See, the 360 generation, like Sean said, it was an amazing generation. I love the 360 generation, but the only games and studios they had locked down was Bungie, Turn 10, Lionhead. They had Lionhead back
A
then.
Lionhead for Fable, yeah.
But think about all of
they had Rare.
Yeah, but Rare
Who
didn't do
gives
much.
a fuck about Rare?
Rare
Devin.
didn't do shit in the 360 generation except for Viva
The
Pinata and Connect.
They
shit,
did
bro.
the Connect games, and the Connect games sold like a motherfucker.
We're not doing this.
Listen to
Devin, we're not
yourself.
doing
Hold
this.
on.
Devin,
Listen to yourself, Dan.
what about Mojang then?
Listen, they didn't have them in the 360 generation.
That's the beginning of Xbox One.
All right, so let me finish what I was saying. So they only had those few studios, but they had a lot of timed exclusive games. Well, not necessarily time, but third party, second party exclusive games. Like, you know, the first BioShock was exclusive for, or was it exclusive for a while? It was
a time exclusive for a while, like quite a while.
Yeah. But the sequel came out, and, you know, so like you think about all the games they had back then, man. You know, we said BioShock. How about what was the fucking game I'm thinking about? I just said it earlier. I can't think of it. I can't think of it, but they had a lot of games. That was the fucking problem, man. Nothing was locked down. So here we are. The Xbox One generation, they started off the generation with a bunch of fucking games that wasn't locked down. Rise.
They didn't Rise.
Dead Rising. Those are two
down.
great games that was the launch titles that was not locked down.
Mm-hmm.
Never got a sequel to Rise Son of Rome. Dead Rising 4 was kind of ass, and it was a timed exclusive because they didn't lock anything down. So
Emmanuel's brought up some good points. I know he's talked about a Game Pass, as long as it comes in Game Pass, but like this, bro, man, forget Killer Instinct. Just make sure Street Fighter 6 is a multiplayer on Xbox, bro. Last generation, bro. Street Fighter 5. I know Sony helped fund it, but shit, that's in a long time. The Street Fighter
never
became
came
exclusive.
to Xbox, bro. That shit never came to Xbox.
And that shit's crazy, bro.
So that's the thing they have, bro. The 360 generation, as great as it was, came back to bite them in the ass because, well, let's go straight. Hey, Sean, let's fast forward straight to 2017, right? We always talk about that year in particular, which was dry
100%.
as hell. Because they had no damn studios. They had no games. Halo was going through a transition. 343 was going through a big transition with Halo Infinite. That's one huge studio working on one game. The Coalition, of course, was them and Playground was the only ones doing consistent shit. And Turn 10 doing consistent shit. And like Rare did Sea of Thieves, that game wasn't fucking ready when it launched, you know. So it's like, bro, for people to praise that Don Max, I just don't get that shit. I just don't get it. And here we are, man. And to see what they're doing now is night and day. Night and day.
I'm happy what they're doing now. Right now, Phil said, like, you know what? Fuck everybody. We're buying everything, even your mother, if it's possible. Fuck it. We're buying everything. And you're getting pissed? We don't give a shit. That's how it is. And now you got these people crying because they're buying shit. Shut the fuck up.
Talk that shit. Listen, Joanne, I'll be honest with you, Joey. Like, I hate the word. I don't know where it's come from the ponies, organic. Nurture the studios. Get the fuck out of it. I hate that bullshit, bro.
That's a bunch of vegans eating like
nice,
organic food and shit. That's what it is.
I got a nice analogy with that, bro.
Go ahead.
I did a video that's gonna drop probably after the show. But man, organic growth. Now let's talk about this, right? Who gives a fuck? Let me explain. So to these ponies, organic is, say, you know, I like to do sports analogies. Say a team draft a player out of college. When they draft him, he does well. The team gets better. And in the end, they win a championship. Organic growth, but the end, they won a championship. Now, what's different than them winning a championship with a player they drafted as opposed to a player they signed in free agency or got a trade for? If they both win the championship in the end, do you give a fuck how they won the championship? If these games are being developed, these studios are under Xbox, I don't give a shit how they got it. First off, Xbox has a couple of organic studios. We mentioned already Playground Games, Undead Labs. You know, those are two studios that only work on Xbox games. But they already own them, though. Yeah. Right. And I will admit the PlayStation Studios, Housemarque, Bluepoint. No, yes, those teams they only worked with PlayStation. That's great. That's great. But I don't care, right? I don't care. Xbox has a bigger pocketbook. Who gives a shit? If you make more money than your neighbor, you will probably spend more money than your neighbor. Who gives a fuck? It is what it is. So that organic growth shit to me is silly because it doesn't matter. It's the new narrative, Sean. It's the new narrative. It doesn't matter. Well, PlayStation buy their studios organically. Xbox just spend they just open up their checkbook to spend money. And who gives a shit?
Yeah, bro. Listen, we could transition into what we're talking about. We could transition into this Colin from. He used to be on. Did he used to be on Sacred podcast? And he's doing his own podcast, The Last Media Stand right now.
No, the Sacred Symbols is the same
IGN?
thing.
Yeah, he's been IGN. And he was on
the
funny.
The show, the Colin Last Stand. The podcast is called Sacred Symbols for PlayStation.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it's called. They call it The Last Stand Media. Okay. So, guys, you remember this from Monday. I'm sure we talked about this a bit on WBG as well. If it did drop on a Monday, I believe. And he's talked. Look, I know we've seen the edit version, but I'll be honest with you, even the uncut version, it's not much difference in my opinion.
It's still bad, yeah.
It's still bad because, listen, why is he bringing up Take-Two? It's because there's rumors is going around that Microsoft has the money to do it, and he knows for a fact that PlayStation will not buy a publisher. They're not buying like that. And that's the reason why I brought that up for. He said, imagine like GTA being exclusive. Now, let me give me a prime example. I know this might be a slight different, but look, before 2018, when the Spider-Man game came out, Spider-Man was on other consoles, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They were on previous consoles. Sony locked that shit down. That game is no longer available for Xbox right now. Or Nintendo, a Spider-Man game on its own. And he talks about, look, one of the things that kind of, look, Colin's a smart guy. He knows what he's talking about. He's a smart person. But I think the fanboy came out of it, and we all fanboys. But he talked about Double Fine. Why did they buy someone like Double Fine or Ninja Theory?
The amount of disrespect when he said that.
Yeah, the disrespect. Look, they won so many awards. That team was a 20-man team with a $10 million budget. And look what they did with Senua Sacrifice, Hellblade.
Mm-hmm.
Why not buy them? Why not buy Double Fine? And it proves, like Tim Schafer said, before Microsoft, literally every boss battle was out of that game. When Microsoft brought them in, we put everything back. They gave us an extra year to polish the game up. And that's why, bro, it's a reason why I got an 88. That game probably would have been a 78 or 80 at best without Microsoft backing them up.
Yeah.
So, like, Joey, what do you have to say about that, bro, man? What Colin was saying.
Why did Sony buy Fabric? Like, what was the point of that? You see, who gives a shit why they bought them? They thought it was smart. They thought it's good for them. Fine. It's like Microsoft saw an opportunity to get great talent and a great studio. What do you mean? Why would you buy them? I mean, the amount of, I don't know, the arrogance that came out of them, and that
what's going on, Mass?
Yeah, the arrogance that came out of them was like, holy shit. The other one, taking away GTA from 150 million people. I'm like, hold on. 150 million people only on PlayStation? What the fuck are you talking about?
Right. He just act like right.
Huh? You're telling me every single copy sold of GTA 5 or GTA in general is only made on PlayStation? What?
Right.
Are you stupid? Come on, man. It's insane. Everything in that single in that little clip, because they talked about, oh my god, my dog was that clip, the edited clip, to me it was better. When you see the whole thing,
the whole thing, like, it was almost no difference, to be honest with you.
And the worst part is everybody's blasting Colin, not the other dude that was even worse.
Yeah,
he's going back to the he's going back to the past. He's like, look at the past 10 years when they mismanaged, Scalebound and fucking Crackdown. But what happened to Forza? Was that mismanaged? Halo. Yes, they had trouble, but look what they're doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
They gave Fable to one of the best studios, in the world right now, which is Playground. Is that mismanaging?
One of the best, yeah.
Right.
Is you just bought a whole bunch of studios and you helped them publish their game in a better state, like Psychonauts 2. Is that mismanaging? You're making Game Pass from nothing to apparently 30 million subscribers. Is that mismanaging?
And
You're
it makes me
selling-
think too.
You're
Oh, go
selling
ahead.
consoles in fucking Japan. Is that mismanaging? I get it. They had a rocky start. It was fucked up. I'm the first one to admit it. Crackdown and all that shit, that was fucked up. But after 2018, you cannot tell me they're mismanaging shit. But what
Yeah.
about Sony and all those studios they've been closing? Japan studios. Is that mismanaging? Of course it is. So stop it. I'm
Hey.
fucking tired of this fucking double standard bullshit. I'm fucking tired of it.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead.
Hey,
Dirk.
I'm with you, bro. See, like the other guys, like you said, they were even more animated, more upset than Colin was. Like they were all this upset. Brought up Scalebound, bro. Listen, I know it's not official, but everybody know what happened with that game. Even Platinum Game came out and apologized, a couple years later after Xbox took all of the heat. But it's crazy to me that people just keep on bringing up Scalebound, Crackdown 3. Yes, those games, it was mismanaged, right? Right, but at the same time, man, we gotta move the fuck on. This is a new regime. Scalebound was a deal made some years before the last generation started. And it didn't work out. Games don't work out sometimes. Things in life don't work out sometimes. You got to dust yourself off and move on. So to see the hate these guys had, and I don't know why PlayStation was absolutely dominant last generation, killing it. They're killing it early this generation. But why is it that some of these guys think PlayStation is flawless? Like they do no wrong. Like they've never done anything wrong. I understand the bias. We're all biased about our favorite brands, but some of these guys act like PlayStation is absolutely flawless. So Hansel just said, bro, they closed like 4 or 5 studios in the last 4 or 5 years. But nobody says that. They talk about Xbox with Lionhead. They talk about Crackdown 3. They talk about Scalebound. The same old shit.
Look, and it's funny. I get it. Somebody in the chat said, keep it a buck. The podcast is called Sacred Symbol for PlayStation. I get it. But even us in WBG and here in TTS, when Microsoft is wrong for doing some shit, we call them out. We really keep it real. When Sony is doing something good, we just said Bluepoint is a great get. It's awesome for them. But when you're a pony, you talk stupid shit, that's where we come in. We praise Sony a lot. We just say, fuck the ponies. Big difference. And when they say stupid shit. Even us, sometimes we say stupid shit. But when you see social media, the amount of stupid shit that Pony says next to a bot, it's not even close. I'm fucking for real. It's not even close.
Yeah,
I mean, look at the AK bullshit going on right now. We're talking about that later.
Yo, listen, that's Mas. Mas will kill these motherfuckers. No matter what side you're on, he'll kill anyone. That's our boy Mas.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mas. I hope he's doing well as well.
Yeah.
But like, one of the reasons why he's bringing this up, bro, he knows Microsoft is dangerous right now. Absolutely. When you got the CEO, the main guy as well, Satya Nadella, talking about we want to lead in gaming. Xbox gaming is it's a pillar in Microsoft right now. And that's what they're bringing up Take-Two because of the rumors, what's going on. All these motherfucking ponies are talking about why don't they copy Sony? Why don't they work with them for 10 years? Like someone like Bluepoint.
So me, they're doing it better.
Culture, not like organic. Do it the organic way.
Organic takes too long. You need the IPs
bro. It's
now.
not about that. The reason why they're bringing this up because they know Microsoft doesn't fuck about. But bro, listen. Before ZeniMax deal, they were taking a piss out of Microsoft. Microsoft is buying these Tinky Winky studios, single A, double A studios on the cheap. As soon as the ZeniMax deal went down, that's when the game changed, and that's why all these guys are saying, "Why doesn't Microsoft do organic? Do it the way they're doing it?" No. Not everybody can copy that. They don't need to copy you. Mm-hmm. Microsoft is doing what they're doing, what they want to do best, and they need content for Game Pass, and that's what they're doing.
Question: You like to use a lot of sports analogies. When a team is shit and has first pick on drafts and has trades and can buy teams and players, What is that for?
To make their team better, bro, to win a championship.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
Mas,
why is it any different what we're just doing on purchasing shit?
Exactly.
Mas,
We don't
you're
have a
100%
draft,
right.
unfortunately. Video games don't have a draft. So what do? You open
But
your
you got
pocket.
but you do have free agency.
True that.
You sign some people.
Go ahead, Sean.
No, that Mas is 100% right. He goes, I love to see the hours on anybody who mentions 8K for the total.
Okay, I'm going to show you my DM. I'll show your DM. I'm going to show you mine. Fucking shit. Motherfuckers telling me that we don't play shit. Show your DM.
No, he's talking about ponies.
I know, but I just want to make something clear, just in case, A lot of people.
Because I need to see them, not the guys who capping for the 8K tourists, the tourists and that. He goes, I want to see them. He goes, I want to see the hours on them.
Right.
You want to see the hours?
But yeah, this is this is a
Check
good
the
topic.
DM.
It's been a crazy week. It's been a crazy week, bro, with this topic. I just feel that, Sean, to be honest with you, bro, PlayStation is selling great already this generation, and they're going to do absolutely great again this generation. Xbox would definitely be more competitive. They're already more competitive than they were last generation, but PlayStation is a dominant brand, right? But at the end of the day, some of these ponies are paying attention. Xbox wasn't doing shit last generation. They just ran rampant. They had a ball last gen. But this gen, they're noticing Xbox is a threat. You're hearing these rumors. They're going to buy Take-Two. They're going to buy Square Enix. These are huge rumors. But you know why they're a threat? Because they know Xbox can afford to do it. They bought freaking ZeniMax. They can afford to do it. Satya Nadella said, yo, we're not done. So some of these PlayStation guys are like, shit, man. That would be so unfair. Excuse me. If Xbox bought Take-Two, that's unfair. That's not right. So Xbox is a threat this generation. I'm not saying Xbox is going to outsell the PlayStation. I'm not saying none of no shit like that. All I'm saying is that they're a threat. They're a threat. Being a threat doesn't mean you're going to win, but being a threat means you're a threat. The people have to pay attention. Xbox wasn't a threat with the Xbox One, but the Xbox Series, they're a threat. They took all ZeniMax games, new ZeniMax games, away from the PlayStation. So what is that saying, Sean? They are a threat, bro.
Yeah, wasn't Colin one of the guys that said that Starfield will be on PS5?
Yes, I still have the tweet.
Look for
I
that
remember
shit.
that. I remember that shit, bro. Because this is
why,
bro. Listen, this is why the ponies are scared. Straight up, when everybody talked about this ZeniMax deal, Microsoft needs to make the money back. 7.5 billion. There's no chance they're gonna keep Starfield or the other games like Redfall. We don't know about Redfall, but exclusive to the Xbox consoles only. They got to put it on PlayStation. Them 150 million. Bro, as soon as Xbox announced that Starfield will be Xbox exclusive and PC only, this is why they start crying now, bro. And him bringing that up, and honestly, I know he brought PlayStation into the conversation, but that's bullshit. Because he knows for a fact that PlayStation can't do what Microsoft can do by publishers straight up. And that's why he just put that in for like a backing, like a safety net, in case somebody says something.
Sean, they're doing it again. Take-Two hasn't even been purchased yet.
I know.
And they're like, what podcast we were watching that I got all pissed that they said Microsoft must make GTA a multiplayer because they will never get their returns. Never, like never. Never, never. I'm like, what the fuck? Are you serious? They're already doing it. They're already, creating that safety net just in case.
They're doing it
start
again.
bashing them until Microsoft comes out and or Aaron Greenberg comes out and says, "We're not sorry. It ain't coming. Fuck you." I wish they cursed them out. I wish somebody has the balls from Microsoft and say, "Hey, fuck you." So for real, just shut the fuck up. God damn it.
No, that's what it's like. What Master's saying. People who keep saying Microsoft doesn't get credit for X game because it was already in development are dumb as hell.
They never will.
Yeah, Master's 100% right, man, with that, man. Listen, let me get Devin here.
All right, I'm on my PC now. My
you
phone
sound
was
much
dead.
better now, bro.
Yeah, my phone died. But I'm done with everything now, so I'm all good. Talk that
That's
shit.
cool. So we were talking about this Colin. Before we move on, we were talking about the Colin. Talking about Microsoft. If Microsoft buys Take Two, I don't want them not to buy Take Two. It'll be heinous. Why would they buy such studios like Double Fine, blah blah blah? What do you have to say about it before we move on, bro?
I don't know who that guy is. Fuck him.
Oh shit! Talk that shit.
Hmm.
You're struggling, dog. Talk that shit as well. But listen, it's Stormies. What's good, man? Novaverse. What's going on? End of the day, I reckon these ponies, no matter what, they're gonna keep changing the narrative. Joey, Dev, you seen it. Guys in the chat, you keep seeing it. They move from these tinky winky studios to organic. Why doesn't Microsoft do the same as Sony? Two like Game of the Year contenders, Microsoft AAA. They're gonna keep changing it no matter what. The narrative, they don't need other narratives, in my opinion. Your
Yeah.
Novaverse, what's going on, bro?
No,
Hope you well.
the one thing they're not considering also is they have studios that can make Game of the Year contenders. If you think about it, Doom 2016 was nominated Game of the Year. Doom Eternal was nominated Game of the Year. The Outer Worlds was nominated Game of the Year. You had now Psychonauts probably could be nominated Game of the Year.
Oh, Deathloop.
You know what's crazy to me now that I think about it though? How did Death Stranding get nominated for Game of the Year, but Jedi Fallen Order got snubbed?
Yeah, that was
That's pretty weird.
That's what it is. When you have contacts,
Pretty sus.
listen, when Kojima is your homeboy, when he's your friend, bro, you do what you have to do. And Jeff Keighley did that exactly, bro.
I wonder if the director's cut could be nominated Game of the Year.
I'll be honest with you, no cap. You guys, before we move on,
That actually looks better than the regular game.
No,
No,
honestly,
man, no.
I was enjoying Death Stranding until Shenmue came out.
Piece of shit.
Until Shenmue came out. But this new Death Stranding, the content in there, the rocket packs and the jet packs and the robots and all that, I personally think it might be a much better game, in my opinion. It'll probably be less walking. You can carry more stuff with the robots, or you never know. This game might be it for some people who didn't like the original one, in my opinion.
I'm not paying a cent for that shit.
It's a $10 upgrade.
Look at Colin's tweet. That's one of the best tweets in history, man.
And they
Just
were
to
just
laugh.
so confident about it. Oh man.
Or
Show your
I
screen.
oh yeah, sorry, bro. 1 second. Let me share my screen, bro. I just sent it now. But that's the thing, man. It's weird to see that these guys. I think after what you said there, not this picture I'm going to show right now. I think that's what changed it a bit for these guys.
Yeah.
So can you see on the
Because
screen,
they didn't think Xbox
Yeah.
would not just buy Bethesda, but also make their games exclusive. They didn't think Xbox had that in them. You know what I'm saying? They didn't think they had it in them. So when they see they did that, they're like, oh shit. So if they buy another publisher, they'll probably make the games exclusive also. And I'm telling you that they're a threat and they don't know how to take it, man.
So like I said, it goes Starfield, Elder Scrolls 6, and Fallout 5 will be on PlayStation 5 at the same time. They will come to other platforms market. Bro,
You know what's funny? Now he's like, if you do this shit, I'm gonna get angry. Who gives a shit, man? Fuck you.
Yeah, man.
We marked it, motherfucker.
And look,
shit.
I don't even dislike Colin. I actually kind of like him, his content a little bit, because he will call out PlayStation on some shit. He really will.
He's the only one, which is pissing me off. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
so I don't dislike his content. I just think that it was more than what they said. It was how animated they were. They
The arrogance. It was really arrogant.
Yes, it was arrogance, and like a lot of PlayStation fanboys seem like they're entitled to something. They were really animated. They were upset. They were just pissed off about it. And that one guy was like, "Look what they done in the last 10 years. Scalebound." He said Fable. It was like Fable. I know Fable Legends, but damn, they just rebooted the damn game. Like damn.
I think my anger it's more to that guy, the one with the one on the bottom, instead of Colin. Colin said what he said. Fine, he did some stupid shit. The other guy, I really hate that motherfucker. Like, I can't stand it.
It's not. We'll move on from this. But look, guys, the only reason why they're bringing this up is because what they did. But that tweet shows, bro, they had full confidence. Colin had full confidence that Starfield will be coming to the PlayStation 5 next year. Straight
Yeah,
up.
he had
Mhm.
sources.
He had
Remember
sources. Regardless of sources, bro. Maybe something changed along the way. Maybe Phil and the team said, you know what? Fuck this. We tried it this way. It's not going to work. Sony wants to play that game, the dirty game. Time exclusive, 2-year time exclusive. Final Fantasy, where the fuck is that game? Where the fuck is that game? It's supposed to be a 1-year time exclusive. So I'm glad they're taking the game away. And that's the only reason why they're bringing it for. Because they know if Take-Two, Square Enix, or maybe someone like Sega, whoever gets bought next, they know them game is going to be locked on the Xbox ecosystem, straight up. There's nothing more to say.
Hey,
Look,
look, bro. He used the word heinous also, right?
Oh yeah,
heinous. Yeah, he did.
Listen,
like it was a crime or something.
Listen,
Jesus Christ.
heinous of a person or wrongful act, especially a crime, utterly odious or wicked.
Like I said, crime.
A crime, bro.
Crime. Bro, you can't make this shit up. What's going on, King Dirt? What's good, man? Jack D, what's going on? But listen, we'll move along from this fucking Colin bullshit, bro. I hope. Well, we can't hope he's a fucking fanboy. He's a pony. Straight up, he's bound to say some dumb shit.
Yeah.
I just hope that Microsoft does buy someone big, like Take-Two or Square Enix, or even the studios, WB Studios, Crystal Dynamics. I would love to see these ponies cry, and I want to see him cry as well, to be honest. After saying some shit like that, and his team, nothing personal, I don't hate the guy, nothing like that, but I just want to see them cry straight up, man. That's what I got. I'm talking about Take-Two, guys. Game Pass. We all seen this number. And Dev, I'm going to go to you, bro. In my opinion, I'm going to go to you. Because for some reason, you keep saying that in this interview with Phil Spencer on the grill, you and Johansson were going at it at one point in the DMs. And he said, yo, Phil, you're 30 million, but you keep saying we are 30 million.
It sounds like we, bro. It sounds like he says we, but it's hard to tell between which one it is because the chicks laugh. It's all like distorted, the audio.
No, but he says it twice, and he says you. He says you.
Tsunami literally slowed down the video,
and I heard.
And you still think it says you?
I heard you. You want to put it on the chat and let people?
You're capping.
You have the video up, Sean. Put the video up with the slow mo and everything, and see what people say. Because this is not. This,
I don't even know what he said after. I'm just saying that it sounds like he said we the first time.
I don't believe this is one of those cases.
I thought he said we, but I don't think it's 30 million though.
So like,
you don't think it's 30 million?
Yeah,
no.
I'm not sure about that.
Why would he say that then?
Because
he doesn't know.
He just throws out a random number.
Yeah,
possible.
I don't think it's 30
he might be joking.
Jeff Grubb said it's not 30 million.
Yeah, so like that,
I think they would have said it was 30 million, bro.
Yeah, let's just say this: if it's 30 million by the end of the year, that's incredible, lies, incredible.
Absolutely.
Growth. But let's just talk about in January, it was 18 million, as far as we know. Like Phil stated that the public number we announced was 18 million. I can see maybe 23 to 25.
What I was gonna say is like when he mentioned 30 million, he said almost like around 30 million. So I would guess maybe around like 25 or something like a bit closer to 30, not exactly 30 or above, but like anywhere from 25 to 27.
I think he's around 25. I think he's around 25, maybe 27. But at the same time, when you hear the interview, he says. When Phil corrects him, or what doesn't correct him, he just said the 18 is the public number. He said it's higher than 18. I know it's higher than 18.
Yeah.
So it's like, and if you say it's higher, it's different than it's close to 18. It's really different. So
right. So we can easily say that we're above 20 at this point, basically.
Yeah, I believe this is just my opinion. I believe they're over 20, under 25.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? I think they're somewhere in there.
I think they're barely over 25.
could be.
Listen, even if it's 23 to 25, let's just call it 23 to 25. We know Jazz Gordon came on, he said them numbers, he kind of made a mistake. And I think one of the reasons why they didn't want to say nothing, Microsoft didn't want to say nothing because they were under that number at the time.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Straggly Rock. He knows.
No, he said we have 30 million. We are well. you where? What's going on, bro? Hope you well, man. Well,
Invader, what's up, man?
Invader as well. What's good, man? Invader. Regardless, let me just read what Invader wants to say. Regardless, Game Pass will reach 30 million. Just a matter of time. The ecosystem is just too big.
That
right
I
now.
agree with, my man.
I agree with that.
Click the comment below that.
Jeremy Brown. Last time I checked, it was 23. No, the thing was that Jeremy, Jez mentioned that.
I mean,
And
the
that
end of
was
it.
Oh yeah,
But dude said we. All right.
he definitely said we. He did like he said we. I watched it earlier today. He said we.
Oh
Can you
my
send me
God.
the clip?
Bet.
Your
This
Joey,
clip is right.
your Joey, find that clip from Sue's clip, please, and just put in the DMs. Listen,
No, I'll find
by
it.
end of the year, we know when this. By the end of the year, we got Forza Horizon 5 and Halo, and we heard about what's going on with xCloud as well. It's open to more like Japan, Australia, Mexico, and I believe another country as well. I forgot now. It's possible that by the end of maybe this year, it'll be close to 30 million. That would be incredible
Yeah.
growth, bro. 18 million in January. That would be incredible, man. Like, have you found it there?
Yeah, I found it. I'm sending it to you. I thought he said we, bro.
So everybody's saying we. Okay. I'm gonna pull this up, guys. So,
Ignore the tag, his goofy ass, bro. Goofy tag that he put on top of the video. But still, he said we.
everybody, bro. Listen, if it's we, he, she, ni. Do you know what that reminded me of? When you,
Shishini. Like, don't that
when-
mean thank you in Chinese?
Yeah. But not like when Dev and Joey were going at it, and he goes we, you. Remember Rush Hour 3?
Yeah.
Oh, not you.
You.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, for some reason I thought
Oh, but it's really 30?
Phil didn't pitch his own service, which is impressive given that he could have. But I think last time we got about 30 million subs, Phil.
He said we.
Last time we got about 30 million subs, Phil, right?
We got about 30 million subs, Phil, right?
You
We
got
got about 30 million
He said we,
subs.
bro.
He said
you.
we.
He said we, man.
The last public number we've announced is 18. Just
Okay, for some reason I thought
Oh, but it's really 30?
Phil
I don't know.
didn't pitch his own service,
One more
which is
time.
impressive given that he could have. But I think last time we got about 30 million subs, Phil. Last time
Oh shit! Hold on, wait a minute.
we
It
got
just like
about
he said
30
you.
million
Hold on.
subs, Phil, right?
We got about 30 million subs.
He
Phil,
did say
right?
you. I'm
We
sorry,
got
Joey.
about
Well, now you-
30 million
See, I'm
subs.
telling you, it's so
He
damn
says
close
you.
that you
He
can't
did
tell,
say
bro.
you. Yeah, we did say you.
I know. Okay.
Yeah, now that I listened to it again,
I
he
don't.
did
I
say
don't
you.
think so. But
That's fine,
But
bro.
it
Listen,
is.
You know what this is one of those like white dress.
yeah, I was just
White
thinking
dress,
that
blue
the
dress
blue,
thing
the
is
blue
exactly
dress
the
and the white dress. Yep.
Who cares a shit?
Matters. It definitely matters because if he said we, then that's telling.
no, but that's interesting. That look,
But-
guys, we know
Oh,
that
the
it's
we.
the Wii U part is interesting because a lot of people. I'll be honest with you, you're not the only guys. Listening to other people as well, doing the podcast and seeing what's going on Twitter. A lot of people, look, Jeremy Brown still says we. A lot of people said, a lot of people still believe it's we, you, man. And listen,
After listening to it, I think he said you. At first, I thought we, but then listened to it twice. I think he said you.
personally, it's
Dude, I did
to
an
me, it
edit into
says
that
you.
shit, and I heard you. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The point is, Game Pass is doing extremely well. It has a high number. We know it's higher than 18. Whatever they announced on TGS, even though it's not for everybody here in the West, a lot of people in Asia and other people are just going to try Game Pass. They see the list, they see the games. They're like, I'm going to stay and stick to this service, whatever the console or cell phone they have. Right now, Game Pass, I bet you had an increase of subscriptions just because of TGS. even though people don't like it.
Absolutely.
That's a fact. I can bet you there's a whole bunch of people playing Avengers that hated the game, and they're like, "Yo, this shit is fire." I'm like,
Yeah.
the game is actually good. What sucks is the multiplayer part, and the game is a service part. But if you play the main campaign, it's actually good. If you play the expansions, they're actually good. So 18, 23, 30, it doesn't matter. Forza is coming. We have a whole bunch of second party and third party deals coming to Game Pass, and we got a Halo at the end of the year.
Bad for
It's
Blood in
gonna-
October. Yeah.
So
Yep,
it's
this
impossible
month.
to me.
Oh
This
shit,
is my
it is
bet.
October.
Yeah, it is. Fuck. The year's almost over. That's basically
It's like 30 days in September, boys.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
Game Pass is killing it. And I will not be surprised after what I played in Big Team Battle today, earlier before the show. A lot of people are hype, and that shit's gonna be over 30 when Halo is here or during Halo. That's my bet.
Oh, it's very possible, man. Novaverse, yeah, Scorn has been delayed to 2022.
To be
They confirmed
honest,
that.
about Scorn, who gives a shit now? Like we have so many things that we don't even have to worry about Scorn.
There's multiple games
It
that
sucks. It sucks for Scorn, but at the same time, shit, we can wait.
That shit look weird.
yeah, I absolutely agree with that, Joey. But there's multiple games out there that we haven't heard shit about. Like Crossfire X. They showed a new trailer at one of the other shows, but like no date. It's supposed to be this year apparently, but they're not giving no dates. And same with Bright Memory Infinite.
Yeah.
Nothing about that game lately for like the whole year. Haven't heard anything.
Yeah, but at the same time, I can wait. I'm not worried. There's so many games right now, like a lot.
Exactly though. Yeah, we have
We're
have
eating
plenty of
eating over
games
here.
to play that we could lose a few. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah, definitely, man. Look, we'll just do a short topic on this Tokyo Game Show. Wii U, wherever the fuck. Listen, we gotta stop that bullshit. When the time comes, it's gonna happen. Then Wii U, wherever you want to.
Is that what the cop car sounds around your house, Sean?
Yeah, they do. Wii
Wii U.
Tokyo Game Show. We had some information. Listen, this ain't for us in the sense that for us other audience, but they did announce some decent stuff in my opinion. Now, Dev, you talked about Scarlet Nexus. You said I'm hoping this comes in Game Pass 3-4 months later, bro. That's one of the first things they announced at the show that is coming to Game Pass, which is available right now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I saved my money. I didn't buy it right away, and I held out, and it came to fruition.
No, that was dope. Like I know, like I don't think you were watching it in the morning, but like
No.
have you watched it yet?
I watched it, yeah. I scanned through it, I thought it was okay,
It was okay to see. Like, look, Scarlet Nexus. They announced xCloud is gonna, is gonna be hitting more countries. Japan. To be honest, I thought it was in Japan already. In my opinion, I didn't know xCloud wasn't there. Australia, Mexico, and they mentioned one more country as well, Brazil.
Brazil,
yeah.
Brazil.
And these are big audiences to hit. So it's possible that Joey, it's possible that could hit them numbers later down the line. But like Tokyo Game Show, the ending was shit. Let's be honest, it was a shit ending to that show.
Yeah, it just kind of ended. It
was like
after that trailer.
Why would you end up with our Guardian of the Galaxy? I think Scarlet Nexus was a better fit to ending the show or whatever JRPG they had. But with Guardian of the Galaxy with an underwhelming trailer, with an underwhelming game, to be just straight up honest, because I don't really care for Guardians of the Galaxy right now. I'm gonna buy that game when it's in a bargain bin, or maybe when it comes to Game Pass. I don't know. But it was a bad ending. But the show, comparing to 2 years ago, which they were just sitting down on a couch talking shit, I think it was a good show comparing to that. So
it wasn't terrible. It wasn't the greatest. Obviously, it's not going to be the greatest show, but like compared to other TGSs that Xbox has been to, this is the best one.
Yeah, no,
This is
that's
the best
true. I
showing.
agree with you on that one. Yeah.
No, look, listen, at the end of the day, they're still putting on a show, regardless of what people think, but that was definitely for the Japan audience and like that area. But one of the things that we heard about is Sarah Bond. Do your voice to it.
Oh, shit. That's a bad Foxy Mama. Shit.
Yeah, she came out and said they're working with they're working with 200 Japanese developers or something.
Yeah, something like that.
That's pretty dope. That to get
didn't
more
even-
support for Japan.
I didn't even know Japan had over 50. God damn.
Yeah.
They're like watching the show. They're getting some Scarlet Nexus, some Game Pass announcements as well, some Japanese games as well, and obviously they're telling us that they're working with like 200 partners or developers trying to get more games coming to the Xbox,
Mhm.
launching xCloud as well. What do you reckon of the show overall, bro? Or just like some takes from it?
Well, it was something to watch. It was a couple games I didn't care for, of course, but I'm interested to see what they're doing for other countries. I'm especially in a place where Xbox just was dead for the longest. I remember them trying to legitimately push JRPGs for the Japanese market during the 360 generation, and they still ain't give a shit. So to see them actually putting a big time effort into Tokyo Game Show to show some things that interest the Japanese market, because they didn't even have American subtitles and like English subtitles on something. Now, obviously, some things were spoken in English with the Japanese subtitles, but some things that was in Japanese, the shit was in Japanese. When Phil was talking to the guy from Tango Gameworks, shit, we couldn't translate it because they didn't have the English subtitles down there. So
hold on, is that for real? Is that for real?
Yeah, I guess, man.
No.
That's in
Come on.
but that's in Japan. They say
That's in Japan. So one of the things we did hear about with Starfield, let me just remove this from Starfield and Redfall, bro. They're gonna have Japanese dialogue.
I think
Voice
that's dope.
acting. That's big. Look, Starfield is gonna be massive. They talked about 150,000 lines in that game, dialogue. To push Starfield, which is probably one of the biggest games that's coming next year, next holiday, and Redfall as well, which I'll be honest with you, playing like Yakuza games, Judgment, the voice acting looked pretty solid to me, even with Redfall. Like, I think that was dope.
Yeah, man. I think that's cool, bro. Like sometimes, like we can just be all about ourselves, American people, UK people. It's all about us. It's what we want, man. It's a huge world out there. And a lot of people plays video games.
That's the thing I wanted to say. From coming from a person that is not inside the U.S., you have to understand how important localization is for people.
Absolutely.
Not everybody knows 2 or 3 languages.
Right.
Sometimes it's hard to play a game just because you don't know what's going on the screen. You know how many kids who are in Japan want to play a game, but they don't know English, or somebody in Latin America, or somebody in Brazil that speaks Portuguese doesn't know English and doesn't know Spanish, so they can't put neither languages. Localization is really important. And I follow this Korean guy that is from Xbox, and I see him every day fight for this. He wants more localization in the Korean language. I'm happy that Japan is getting it, but there's a lot of work to be done. And if you want those fans, I don't see nothing wrong to invest a little bit for other countries to get their games in at least subtitled in their language. I think that's a really inclusive thing to do.
I agree, bro.
Not everybody can speak English. I'm sorry. It's not. US and UK is not the world. The world is big, and when you have everybody together, it's fun. It gets funner, man, for real. So funner is not a word, but you get what I'm trying to say.
No, definitely. Like one of the things that there, I'll go to you on this. Tango Games works. Obviously, we know they're making Ghostwire Tokyo. They're finishing that up, but he's talked about they're making the next game already. They're already on it, making the next game.
So, what do you think it is?
A lot of maybe Evil Within 3 or something.
Hey, Sean, like before we talk about this, let me say this right quick. I learned a little Spanish. Joe Hansel, what am I saying?
Bésame el culo, Johansel. Vete a la verga. Oíste, vete para la verga. He said, kiss my ass. The disrespect of this man. But you know what? He took the time to Google it to cuss me. I respect
Google
that.
Translate is the
I
best.
respect that shit.
Google Translate the best
I
thing ever, man.
respect that shit. It's funny because
I had a whole conversation.
The first thing we learned is cussing words, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, really? But I had a whole conversation with a Mexican woman at my job, bro, through Google Translate. I swear. It's the best thing ever, man.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I swear. I'm sorry, Sean. Go ahead, bro.
No, it's good, bro. No, I'm talking about like that. Tango Gameworks, you know, he was there at Tokyo Game Show, and after finishing Ghostwire Tokyo, obviously finishing that up, he's talking about they're making the next game already. They're already on it. Do you think it's Evil Within 3?
I hope. Listen, bro. I hope it is Evil Within 3. Evil Within 1, I actually finished on the PlayStation 4 because I bought me a PS4 early in the generation. And at the time, they didn't have a lot of games. So I said, let me buy a couple of multiplats. I finished Evil Within 1 and Batman Arkham Knight on the PS4 because I needed something to play on. The Evil Within 1 was amazing, but the Evil Within 2, to me, is one of the most underrated games of last generation. People didn't buy the game. They just didn't buy it. That game was amazing. I hope it's Evil Within 3, man. That shit will be exclusive to Xbox. We will have an exclusive horror franchise. Damn, I hope it's the Evil Within 3. You have no idea, bro.
No, that's interesting. I'm glad like these studios are definitely got something next in the works because obviously we know Deathloop and Ghostwire Tokyo are time exclusive to the PlayStation. Once that shit is done, they can focus on making games for the Xbox guys only. Straight up.
Yep.
Jeremy Brown, what does it say? It makes sense that Starfield will have Japanese dialogue. Bethesda has a Japanese studio. Bro, listen. Starfield is probably one of the most anticipated games from that studio, definite. This is something like 25 years in the making. He's had this idea for Todd Howard. There.
Yeah, I missed the question. All I heard was Todd Howard. I'm sorry, make you repeat
like
that.
when it comes.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I was on my Devon shit. I'm sorry.
All he heard is Todd Howard. He's like, oh god.
No. I heard the Starfield part, but I missed the actual question.
You know, like the Starfield, we know it's been like 25 years in the making or something for Todd Howard.
Crazy.
And he goes, I remember Jeremy Brown saying it makes sense that the Japanese dialogue, because Bethesda has a Japanese studio.
Facts. Facts, Jeremy. That's a good point, bro.
Novaverse, yeah. You have really will get to you, bro. 25 years, yes, writing. So he's been writing this, bro. He's had this idea of writing it for 25 years. That's crazy, man. And really, Fridays, you know, it's one of them, bro. We take over no matter what time it is. No matter what time it is, we take over, bro. Now, it's because I'm finishing work late. And next week, it might be similar time next week again, guys. I will let you know the day before, or a couple of days before, hopefully.
Yeah.
But that's interesting. Like Jeremy Brown, you're 100%. That's crazy, that, bro. And to see this game coming out, this is going to be massive. And I think that's why a lot of people are crying that this is not coming to other platforms besides the Xbox and PC. Victor Click, what's going on, bro? What's
Victor
up? I just
Click.
saw you. Vic, you piece of shit.
Vic. No,
Vic.
man. Hey, Sean, I think you're right. Starfield is going to be huge, man. Like, bro, Starfield is going to be that new franchise for them, you know, and it's going to be exclusive to the Xbox ecosystem. That's the thing that I think is really understated. I know we talk a lot of shit, but think about it. It's going to be next to Fallout and Elder Scrolls. It's going to be a huge franchise from Bethesda, Doom, Wolfenstein, Evil Within. That freaking Starfield is going to be a brand new franchise that's going to be exclusive to Xbox, bro. I'm just saying that's great, man. That's great. We don't know how the game is going to be, but I'm assuming it's going to be decent enough.
Oh, well, I hope so, bro, man.
Yeah.
Listen, as a guy who's got more into the RPG last generation, getting into the Assassin's Creed games, Witcher, incredible game of the generation. The Witcher, no matter what. No, I don't give a fuck whoever. No, I don't care. That's a game of the generation, straight up. Assassin's Creed games, getting into the RPG games. I know a lot of ponies gonna say, "Yo, Sean, you don't really play the games like that." Bro, I didn't really play Assassin's Creed games like that until Odyssey. Valhalla, bro, I got over like 300-400 plus hours on them games. Incredible games. And like I said, bro, every generation you might become a different type of gamer. You'll try different games. I think this generation you're gonna see a lot more gamers, such as ourselves on the panel, some of you guys on the chat as well. And because one of the biggest things is because of Game Pass. These smaller title indies, The Ascent, what's the other one? The Ascent, Art of
12
Rally,
minutes.
12 minutes, Dust Till Dawn, Back for Blood was a 50-50 hit. And you're getting the bigger titles in between. So it's just incredible. Like, I think us guys will be more versatile gamers this generation than ever before, in my opinion.
Agreed, bro. Like, you and I always talk about how a game like The Witcher, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Odyssey, those are games I wouldn't have touched in the 360 generation. I wouldn't have touched them.
Yeah.
Because I didn't really play those type of games, but I had bought The Witcher 3. I was like, let me try this game. People saying it's good. Oh, shit. This game is amazing. So I think we evolve as gamers, you know, because in the 360 generation, I didn't beat a lot of games. I played a lot of games. I didn't beat a lot of games. But now I'm at the point in my gaming life that I try to beat every game that I enjoy enough, you know, that I enjoy enough. If I don't like a game that much, I'm obviously not going to beat it. But if I like a game, I try to finish every one. And those games are incredible. So we evolve as gamers, man, just like we evolve in life as people. We evolve as gamers.
100%. I know versus look, you piece of shit. Listen, there's so many games in development. When it comes to the Western RPGs, damn, I don't know what to say, bro. I just don't know what to... Bro, there's some games that we don't even know about. Straight up.
Yep. Yeah, it's so many. Oh my god, bro. We still don't know about compulsion. We really don't know about contraband. I mean, we know about it. We haven't seen anything. There's so many games, man, that we just don't know about. And I love it, man. There's gonna be so much content in Game Pass.
And that's what they need, bro.
Yeah.
And the new Fable, bro. The new Fable. Look about Fable as well.
Fable, right. Fable. I forgot about it. Outer Worlds 2. Thanks, Jeremy Brown. Oh, man. And I can't wait to play like Lil Law. I want some Giant Turkey Talk. I can't wait to play Deathloop next year when it come on the Xbox. You know 100%. What I'm saying?
Yo, Chris Simmons, what's good? Evolved as well. Simmons? How do you say that name? UTN.
Wait, which one? Which one?
This one here. Utania sir or something?
I don't know, bro.
Euthanasia? Yeah. I think. Euthanasia. Tell me yes or no if I said it right or not. It could be some
Euthanasia.
Maybe.
Euthanasia.
I'm saying it in Spanish. I don't know if it's Spanish name.
Euthanasia. Yeah, I'll go for that.
Euthanasia, yeah.
But definitely, man, the games that's coming is, trust me, it's gonna be incredible. And will Rare something in Asia. Look, bro. They keep talking about we. Listen, I'm just gonna say something. Just be ready, guys. When it comes to this generation, this ain't gonna be the last generation. This ain't gonna be the 360 generation. When it comes to first party IPs, it's gonna be untouchable. Straight up. I don't think no one's gonna be matching the content when it comes to first party IP. And Game Pass on top of that. One thing like they always talk about over 100 games. I believe there's like 400 or 500 games in Game Pass right now.
I think it's definitely over 300, bro.
Yeah, I don't know why they keep advertising 100 only all the time.
Let them do that. Because, yesterday night, I'm like, just let the control stick like scroll down. I'm like, God damn, this is a lot of games, man. It's over 400, right? So I don't know why they say over 100. Maybe they don't want to over advertise it. I really don't know, but yeah,
like Otis Harris Jr. He believes that Deathloop might be coming sooner. I think it'll come around about June time, maybe. They probably
hope so.
Yeah, you never know, bro. Mr. V, what's going on? He goes, Halo was dope. Oh, you know what? We can talk about Halo.
Yeah, man.
Yo, Joy, we're gonna transition into
Yeah.
Halo big team battle. I know you didn't get you played a few games, but a lot of
Yeah.
things happened for you.
Yeah,
So
shit.
just talk about just the map. Like last week, we played Halo, capture the
Yes.
flag, Slayer mode, and all that bullshit, and we were having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Big team battle, the map 12v12, a bigger map. What was your experience like, bro?
Okay, one of the things that really surprised me, that because people are always saying on ponies exactly, Halo is dead. Nobody gives a shit about that. But once the call was out there that we're all playing big team battle, in a matter of minutes, not even like 5, 2, 3, we had already 21 people waiting online just to play and who was going to be on the team.
Damn.
I was chatting Devin, get in now.
Yeah,
because he was
bro,
going to get
it's
left
fire.
out. Dirt came in and what was a whole bunch of people in that shit. Dirt.
Damn.
Yeah, I wasn't even playing, because I was about to go to therapy.
Dude,
I just went in there to see what's up. He's like, "Oh, yo, what up, Dirk?" I was like, "Damn, what's up, y'all?" It was a bunch of people up in there, bro.
everybody, and you had people like, "Yo, I can't get in." You're like, "You're out, motherfucker." You came in.
Yeah,
too late.
it was full, man.
It was full.
That's crazy, that bro.
And all I can hear, even though I'm not gonna lie, competition was tight out there. A lot of people know how to play Halo, but everybody was just laughing and giggling and saying the same thing. This is fucking Halo. It feels like 3 or better than 3. And everybody was just having fucking fun, man. It was just that great. And I made a fuck. Nethal's not here, but we were almost dying on. We're gonna lose to capture the flag. And Nethal was like, "Get on the Warhog," and we just drove. We ran and through everybody. Took the flag. We just did one run, and nobody catched us. And even though we were getting shot from every fucking where, we managed to win the match at the end. It was so fucking fun. The weapons are great. What can I say, man? People are doing now trick shit. Like they're doing things that I'm like, you can do that. It's big team battle, man. It was just incredibly fun. I'm just happy. That's what I can say.
I had actually played a game before Neff had invited me to a game. I was playing the game. Well, like then I started playing 2K.
Yeah, go on,
bro. This game is going to surprise people. I know we've been playing the multiplayer. It's dope as hell, but I really think this game is going to surprise people. I think the campaign is going to be solid. If the multiplayer is this good, I hope that the campaign, the story, because I know the graphics are going to be fire on the campaign. I'm telling you right now. I just hope that the story is good because, hey, man, I guarantee when it drops, December 8th, right?
December 8th, and we will, bro, listen.
Everybody's going to be playing that shit. Watch what I tell you.
I got a message from Neff. Neff goes, "Oh, you and Dirk going to be on the Xbox in like 40 minutes ago." Bro, listen, I'm working at the moment. And by the time I come back, I'm just going to prep to show you. Because, oh, shit. Because he would have been on here. He had to go out of town. He needs to do something. But just hearing the... Look, listen. Last week, playing Halo with you guys was a lot of fun. I fucking really enjoyed it.
We were just laughing like crazy.
Just having a lot of fun. But 12v12 and having 20 plus people waiting in the line in queue try to get on, bro. That must have been a lot of fun.
You know what's
man.
funny?
It was dope as hell.
We actually found out for a second that because I think we managed to crash one of the servers because I don't know if Devin was there. Nobody.
Yeah.
For a second,
we couldn't start a game.
So we were like, "Hold on, because we're fine," and everything crashed. I'm like, "This is good," because this is exactly what 343 wanted to do. 343 actually said, "Let's crash this joint. We want them to crash everything."
Mm-hmm.
And yes, there were some parts that were laggy. I don't know if somebody had a pin of over 200 or what, but there was parts
KG had a severe ping because he's playing from Saudi.
Imagine that. But out of that, to be a flight, not an official beta, I'm surprised at the amount of polish this game has. Like, for real.
Man, it's a lot of polished,
and
man.
it's not perfect. There's a lot of things that can be improved. I'm not gonna lie on that part. PC apparently is having troubles. I haven't checked right now if PC is still having those troubles because obviously I came from playing, from doing something, from here doing the show. But hopefully these things get ironed out, and I'm fully confident, man. Only 4 maps. Not even 4 or 5 maps, 2 modes, and we're having a blast.
Man.
We're having a fucking blast, man.
It's so much fun, dude. Like this is the multiplayer art. Like just from playing the flights, this is the best Halo I've played.
Like that
Multiplayer wise.
Like, was there any different weapons in this map? Was it the same?
No, I didn't see
Actually,
any
yeah.
different weapons, but like different for me like different vehicles. Like
Oh, yeah.
first time we got to use the tank, which was really cool.
The tank
How was
was
that?
there. I didn't manage to drive it though. I got smashed by it, but I didn't manage to drive it. What was that new thing?
There was a
that
couple
new-
of spaceships like that
yeah,
new
the
ship.
new UFC ship that looks like a fucking drone. That's like a
I don't know
one-man-
what it was called though,
Well,
but I didn't drive
that
it
shit
at
is
all.
dangerous. That shit is dangerous as fuck. But we did manage. I did manage to use one of the new weapons, which is it's like electric rifle.
Oh, I think that was they had that in last weekend's too.
Well, I didn't. I
The
used
shock
it this
rifle
time.
or something
Yeah, the
like
shock
that.
rifle. I don't get how to use that weapon yet. I'm like, how do you use it? So obviously, I got to practice. But other than that, everything. I think they nerfed a little bit the sidekick, but the BR is still over OP. If you have the BR, you're guaranteed at least 7 matches out of 10 you're gonna win.
I think it definitely has bloom
Only
to
3
it though, man. Like
yeah,
you gotta
BR
learn the bloom.
Yeah, the BR
on
is
it.
only like 3
Let's take a look
clicks.
at this clip with the vehicle from Stallion.
Bro,
That shit's dope, bro.
that's fire, man.
Dude,
That's
this
good, bro.
game, the multiplayer
I'm
is
loving it.
really fun, dude.
Oh,
What I'm,
Tony, what's going on, bro? Mr. V, what's good?
I don't know what I was gonna say now.
You piece.
You piece of
Feces.
shit. You PC said it.
You piece of feces.
Happened.
Yo, listen, what they're doing with that grappling hook, I think that's a game changer. And I'm glad they put that in.
It is, man.
See, yeah, like UVA, bro. Halo's looking lit, bro. This is a test flight. This is a test flight, yeah. And last week was a lot of fun. I'm gutted that I didn't get to play because I'm gonna be busy this weekend. Besides Sunday I'll definitely play it.
Yeah.
But
Hey, man, did FarQ change his name?
yeah, he changed his name. He goes, "You piece of shit."
FarQ PS game.
The other thing that people are doing tricks now. I always forget the name of that shit the repulsor, the thing that pushes you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the repulsor.
These fuckers are now using that in order to avoid you hitting them when you get close. Like
Yeah,
when you
like
go
with
smack them,
vehicles?
they just push you away. Like, fuck it, you're not gonna punch me. It's just great, man. I'm loving it.
They even got like a little recon thing, like you can pick up. It's like it's in the same slot as the repulsor and the shield. Now that you throw them out, and it shows like a recon bubble, and
Yeah, you
if
can
the
tell
enemy
who's
is in
around.
there, yeah,
You can
it's
see 'em.
like a little UAV thing.
The other thing that I think they should fix, it's just a minor thing, the hackable loop doors, like the one that you have to hack. That shit takes forever, man. Like fucking forever.
I
the
never
only-
even seen one
The first thing I even running, I'm like, what?
or seen one open. I should say.
I put my AI. He was hacking the shit. I'm like, all right, it's gonna take 10 seconds, 10 fucking seconds. The shit like took like 30, and everybody's like shooting. And the funny part is now that everybody knows that's there, and you can get like a gravity hammer from there. You can get a bunch of good grenades. Like power weapons are in there. Everybody's like lining up just to kill each other, just to get to that shit. So they gotta quick that process, man. 30. I think 10 seconds has to be enough, but it took too long, in my opinion, though. So
Yeah, Rain G4, he goes, Sean, bro, you need a super chat so we can do a GoFundMe for the PlayStation gamers. Oh, talk that shit, Rain G4. Talk that shit. Like Bay Area is talking about the assault rifle has a more pop in this multiplayer. I'm looking forward to finally using it.
absolutely, man.
You
I love
agree
it.
with that, guys?
But the commando, I love the commando, but it
Absolutely
sucks.
agree.
It still sucks. It's like I can't get a good aim on that shit. It's
I think
horrible.
they nerfed it. Well, they buffed it up a little bit, so it's a little bit better than it was in the first flight. But yeah, it's still pretty bad. It doesn't do enough damage. I feel like for a heavier gun like that, it should do more
It
damage
should
than
be
the
way
AR.
more damage, exactly. But
Yo,
anyway,
Rain is
other-
out here fucking wilding, bro. He goes, oh, fund these bitches on the street corner.
Oh man, but anyway, man, I'm glad that everybody, whoever had the chance to play it, had fun because so far, I haven't heard anybody talk shit about it.
Bro,
like, for real.
listen.
Except
Anybody in the chat who's played them and give just put something in there like your experience for the big team battle. How was the map like with 12v12?
oh,
You did
beautiful.
the map. Was the map
Yeah, it's
perfect
nice, bro.
size? Was it too big? Was it
I'm
too
gonna
small?
tell you the truth. I think is apart from being like perfect because you can actually find people quick enough.
Yeah.
It's not like one of these maps that you run. You don't see anybody for 2-3 minutes. You find one or two people, you die, then you gotta go back and run. Here, the action was consistent.
That's
People
good.
were running, crossing the map quite quick. You can get a lot of action in 20 minutes in the game. So
Yeah,
I
you
think the
can,
map
bro.
size was quite good. And the other thing, the Pelicans, when they were dropping the vehicles, the rate they were dropping vehicles, I think it was perfect. It wasn't too slow, like it didn't take too long, nor it was like too many vehicles at once.
It wasn't too fast either.
It was like the amount of perfect time. I think maybe it's an AI thing. Maybe they know there's no more vehicles in the map, so they drop another one. Maybe it's that. But I thought the flow of the game itself, the drop weapons, the drop vehicles, the respawns, everything. I think it's spot on.
I agree.
Yeah, like 4Q, aka Mr. PS Gamer. That's the new one. He's disappeared. He goes, I found the big map quite well balanced. You know, this euthanasia. I'm always getting smoked in big team battle. You gotta have the right team. Listen,
You know what? We had a good team, and we got smoked quite a few times. Like for real. Even Nita was
GS5
there.
characters, bro. That's pretty interesting, bro. Who wouldn't want to see a
That'd be
crossover?
interesting.
Absolutely. I mean,
That'd be
if you
fire.
don't want to put like exactly Gears characters, you can use the Onyx team, which is like the Spartans from the Gears universe. So I'm down, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, Halo Infinite, listen, guys, last year when this game was shown, you guys will remember my reaction. Dirt!
Dirt.
I don't know, bro. They need
Dirt.
to delay it, bro.
Dirt. They need to delay that shit, bro. Sean, man, come on, chill out, bro. It ain't look that bad. Dirt. I don't know. Dirt. It just didn't look that good, bro. Like, Sean, come on, man. Don't you think you exaggerating? Dirt. No, bro. That shit look trash, bro. Bro, that shit look trash, bro. They're gonna delay it. I was like, Sean, they ain't gonna delay it. They can't delay it. That's Halo. He's like, Dirt. They need to delay that shit, bro.
Dude, look now.
So I was right.
I'm looking at people in the chat. Halo for Lancer will be fucking awesome.
That'd be crazy, bro.
Give the Doom guy
But you
shot.
couldn't chainsaw though. You couldn't.
I know. Of course you can't. Maybe you can. Who knows? You can chainsaw maybe the vehicles. That would be hilarious. I mean, you can put the dual shotgun from Doom on Halo now. Like fuck for fun. Doom guy can be in Halo now. Everybody can be a fucking Halo.
Join the dark. I see
Yo.
Duke Togo say join the dark.
Join the dark. Who else is out there?
Bro, there's so
You can
many
put the Fallout
characters
armor
right
and
now.
that shit. There's so many. Exactly.
Man, yo, that'd be fire.
Hey, you could bring
Definitely battle
Blazkowicz,
pass
you could bring
material,
fucking-
like shit like that. You know, I
Right.
think they could definitely
like a
like
special
implement
event or
it.
something. Not like a special week or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, like special events.
You could bring that
in the
donkey
game.
from Viva Pinata in there, like Devin.
You can bring Sea of Thieves in there.
See a
Viva
thing.
Pinata.
No, you can bet 100% people are going to start making. I mean, I think those maps are already done in there, but there's so many things you can do with Halo now, having all these franchises together. Oof. Just thinking about it, it's like, ah, damn.
Yo,
You know what was overlooked though? Like while we were playing the game, like the big team battle games, like they have wildlife just running around in the map.
Right,
I thought that
right,
was
yeah.
pretty
I
cool
saw
too.
that.
Who
I
was
saw
it?
that.
how good did that look? The wildlife.
I don't remember who did it, but somebody was looking at a gopher, and the
It was
gopher
me. It was me.
Was you, dude? The
Yeah.
gopher was interacting with you. I'm like, what
Yeah,
the
but like
fuck?
the gopher thing stopped, and then he like stood up on his hind legs and was like looking at me and shit. I was like, damn, I didn't even notice it at first, but wildlife just running around the map.
That's the way, bro. Listen, I'm
pretty
glad
dope.
they delayed this. Imagine this game. This game was nowhere near ready to come out last year. Let's be fucking honest, guys.
Right.
It would have been a shit show. Right now, they're still missing a couple of key features, which is the L, but it is what it is. But right now, the multiplayer has been killing it. We got to play it last week. You guys got to play it today. Big team battle, bro. Listen, one of the things I want to talk about, guys. You send Call of Duty. I'm not talking about sales. I'm not talking about sales. Call of Duty Vanguard. Have you seen the game is coming out in 4 weeks?
Mm.
And I think the game looks like N64 graphics. Some of the character models.
Oh,
not
shit.
even-
I
not
think
even
that's cap. I think that's
I don't
cap.
think it looks that bad.
No,
yeah.
because I played the
I'm talking
beta
about,
on,
I'm talking about
on
multiplayer.
on my PC, like the multiplayer I played, and I didn't see no N64 shit. I mean, granted, it did have like glitching and shit, like because I'd go back and forth between playing on PC and Xbox, and there was definitely glitches on both sides. But like as far as that model, it must have been like a picture from like a glitch. You know what I
You
mean?
reckon?
No, I know for a fact because I played through the beta for multiple days. So I think that's just all bullshit.
I'm not remotely interested in Call of Duty, so you guys can talk about it.
No, I'm just talking about, listen, Call of Duty, overall, I think what I've seen on Twitter, I'm not talking about the worldwide, just Twitter, it doesn't seem like it's hitting that good, in my opinion. Battlefield, I see a lot of people saying, it's not running that good, it's not that good the same. Maybe these games might need a delay, but I doubt it because they want to get the holiday money. Look, listen, Battlefield's coming with 7 maps at launch.
Mm-hmm.
Halo's coming with 23 fucking maps at launch, I believe.
God damn.
Could Halo take the holiday for being not talking about sales, just as a game who wants to play?
I look,
I mean, it's literally free to play on two platforms. Free platforms.
I know people say that it's hard for Halo to compete when you have like yearly titles coming out every year, and Halo has to come once each 5 years, whatever. It's hard to compete. But now, when you look at this scenario, people are looking at Call of Duty like, another Call of Duty. When they see Battlefield,
absolutely
not a Battlefield. They see Halo, they say, "Yo, I haven't played Halo in a while. It's been a minute." So, and then everybody's jumping on Halo, and everybody's looking Twitter and Halo, and everybody's talking about Halo. So, I see there's pros and cons for coming each year, and pros and cons coming every 5 years. Right now, Halo has a good momentum. There's a lot of people happy with it. Call of Duty, it's not my realm. I don't give a shit. Battlefield, I am more of a fan of Battlefield than Call of Duty, but I've seen a lot. I haven't seen a lot of Battlefield, to be honest. So I think Halo could have an advantage.
I just want to say this: like I play Call of Duty a lot, or at least I have my moments where I play it for a good spree of time. This game looks shit. Like it compared to even Cold War. Like this game is gonna sell like shit. More people are going to buy Battlefield, and Battlefield's just going to be the same old shit with a tornado in the middle of it. That game's going to be trash too, I think, at launch.
You got to think also the prospect of you have to pay $70 or $60 to play one, and the other one is basically free.
One's a fucking multiplayer game only.
Yeah, and like when certain people, a lot of people are going to buy it not knowing that it's only multiplayer and only online. So like, I don't know.
But
what
listen,
are we doing here? Like the beginning when this game launches, it's gonna be shit. Trust me.
That's the problem. Listen, one of the biggest advantage that Halo had, which it needed, was that 1 year delay.
Yeah.
Battlefield and Call of Duty are trying to push up for this holiday. And listen, the pandemic was the real shit. We're still in a pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
They want to push out for the holiday sales. They don't give a fuck because we know for a fact that Call of Duty is going to be the number one fucking game throughout the next 3-4 months. Let's keep that real. But look, what Mr. V was saying, no one was talking about Vanguard when the beta was out. They were trashing it.
Right.
That's what I said.
They were. They're still bashing it.
But that's the thing.
Compared to Halo, though, Halo's just got nothing but praise ever since the flight started. The first flight, now this flight's getting even more praise than the first one did. And then like Call of Duty had their beta, and
look, I think
everybody it was all hate pretty much.
I think Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the one that came in 2019, it was like the biggest is the highest I've seen Call of Duty. Like people actually praising the game. Call of Duty Modern Warfare in 2019 was amazing, but when they came to Cold War, I'm like, it dialed down a little bit. But Vanguard, I don't see nobody capping for that shit right
They
now.
dialed it way down, like because Cold War wasn't as great as 2019, but it was still good.
Yeah,
still a good game.
And then you see Battlefield. Battlefield had an amazing trailer. They saw gameplay. Everybody was talking amazing shit. But when it came to the beta, it dialed down. It just like basically died.
I didn't hear nothing.
Nothing good. That. I heard nothing good. That's what I
heard nothing about it. Like not even.
I'm not
bad
saying these
or
games
good.
are in trouble because they're not. Let's be honest. Call of Duty is never going to be in trouble unless they really fuck up, like for real. Even sexual abuse doesn't fuck that game up. So
what?
Yeah, no, that's the company. Talking about the company. That's what it is.
So if that doesn't fuck that game up, it's going to be fine. But
it's going to be fine.
Because a bunch of casuals, I don't even know if the casuals even have a PS5.
Man, do you remember Battlefield 5, man? How much they capped for that game? And that game ain't even that great. The game is pretty much died like after a couple months.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, we know November 19th, I believe Battlefield is coming out. It's been pushed back a couple of weeks. A couple of weeks later, it'll be Halo. But Battlefield's listen, it's a $70 game for next gen. It's only the multiplayer. We're coming with 7 maps. Bro, I think that's going to be a problem, bro. In my opinion. And Halo's
you're going to get sick of the maps. Yeah, definitely.
23 maps, Halo's coming, and they had that extra year. These games don't have that extra year. They're gonna have problems launching, in my opinion.
Yeah. I still wonder what we would get last year with Halo.
It would have been dog shit.
What was the product we were gonna get?
Bro, I think they knew that game was gonna be delayed when they showed it.
I think they did it. It was more of a tactic. Like let's show some of this buggy stuff.
You're telling me the team knew that shit is not ready. So they wanted to put it out there so everybody could just trash on it. So
they baited it.
Make the suits say, dude, we were telling you we cannot launch this shit. So
absolutely. I think that they baited it to get the delay.
I don't know, but thank God they did. Thank God they did because I can only imagine.
It would have been rough.
I'm happy right now. At the end of the day, fuck last year. I'm happy right now.
But that's the thing.
What the game looks like right now.
That was the best thing that they did for Halo. We needed that, bro. This is a flagship. This is your mascot, straight up for Xbox. I'm glad they delayed it for 1 year. And look at the flight test so far, guys. It's been 90+% positive with the flight test. The game's are another 2 months yet, or 3 months.
Yeah, that's true, bro. Hey, you know what? I can't wait until they show the campaign because, like, we know the multiplayer is going to be pretty solid. But the campaign was always the question. Just like, last year with the Xbox Game Showcase, it was the campaign that had people like, Dut. I don't know, Dut. But we'll see what happens, man. But I think if Xbox has 2 first-party bangers, I'm sorry, Joe Hansel, bangers this holiday, it's going to be a lot of narratives going to change again.
Mr. V, campaign's gonna look better than multiplayer.
Absolutely.
I agree with that. That what can you call it? In-game trailer for Halo this year.
That looked good, bro.
That looked amazing. Beautiful. Cutscene in-game, whatever you want to call it, it looked incredible in my opinion. The way Master Chief looked and the light reflecting on all that shit.
His armor with the nicks on it, with the smoke. You can tell my man been in the battle. That looked pretty dope though.
Look. Before we carry on, move on. Look, Jeremy Brown, CD Projekt Red. Guys, we know for a fact they needed another year. But what happened? The big boys on the top said, "Listen, motherfucker,
no,
put that shit out."
I don't think it was them, bro. You should see how the fans were crucifying this team, bro. Like if they didn't put it out, they were gonna get crucified again.
They said it themselves.
I think you misunderstand what he said, there.
All right, I can agree to an extent, but like at the same time, the fans were crucifying them for delaying it the first couple of times.
Are you talking about Cyberpunk?
Yeah.
No, Cyberpunk. See, but the comment was saying the developers knew the game wasn't ready, but the higher ups was saying, "Yo, drop that shit. We don't want to hear it." That's what Jeremy Brown's saying.
Yeah.
Oh shit, Mr. V goes, I got the 8th, the 9th, the 10th, 11th off for Halo. Talk that
Good
shit.
shit. Hey, yo,
I
Sean,
might
that
do
nigga
the
Ray
same
Ray
thing.
said about Deb. You said what he said about
He
Deb?
said I sound like a Scram Punks member. What? Because all right, so you're telling me if it would have
Oh,
got
shit.
delayed from December, that the fans wouldn't have crucified them?
I mean, they would, but by this time of year, we would have been saying, "Wow, thank God they did."
You're ready. You said Dev
That's
sounds like a
besides
scrum.
the point.
You're ready. Dev sounds like a scrum cast member today. Oh shit. You're Dev. What do you have to say to
Man,
that?
too many
You
people getting on my
piece of
case lately.
shit.
What did I do?
You listen, you scrum punks motherfucker. Really? Tell us another reason why scrum punks were dog shit.
Hey,
That's what's going on.
hey, man, y'all stop talking about Scram Punks, man.
Your scrum punks and kiss my motherfucking ass. No, listen, that's exactly right. Look, Halo's looking rock solid right now. Multiplayer, it seems to be it's knocking it out of the park. No doubt. I think Halo's going to be fine. The campaign, people are still questioning the campaign at the moment.
Well, I don't know if it's true, but I think somebody who actually, I don't remember who said this. I think he's a MOG Halo player. He said somebody actually sent him some Halo screenshots from the campaign, and he thought it was for the Series X, and he said, no, I was actually playing on the Xbox One.
Nice.
He's like, whoa, all right. So take this with a grain of salt. He said the screenshots he saw, he's impressed with what he saw. So, but they're in lockdown. They're literally in lockdown.
Read what Duke Toga is saying.
He said, "What's Scram Punks?"
Exactly.
You see what Jigga J say?
What does Jigga say? Oh shit! Read that, bro.
Sacred Symbols is the new Scram Punks. Oh yeah, look, Ray Ray said, "Fuck Scram Punks." I'm pouring dirt over his grave right now. Oh my god, man!
Talk that shit.
Hey, granted, the last couple episodes were fun though. We got the whole WBG crew on there.
I wonder what Scram Punks ever do to you guys, man. God damn.
They just I've told the story several times about Scram Punks. Duke Togo, Scram Punks was a
No, I know. What I'm saying is, damn, Nintendo hurt you that bad. We're like, fuck Nintendo. They're talking about Nintendo. God damn.
Scram Punks died with Stadia.
Duke.
Wait. You're saying that because of Stadia, Scram Punks died?
Oh shit.
Yeah, pretty much. Xbox got good, Stadia died, and
listen, Duke Togo, Scram Punks was another podcast that was on the first podcast that was actually on my channel, and we had a 2-year run. It was about a 2-year run, wasn't it? There from 20, it was from 2018,
like that,
2018 to 2020. September 2020 is when we ended it, bro.
Yep.
Their best show was the last show. Oh shit.
Yeah, the last show was great.
It just didn't work out, man. You know, just like every other podcast in this community, eventually people, break up and go their separate ways. So that's what happened with Scram Punks. He said 2 years too long. Scram Punks wasn't like that at first. At Scram Punks, it was, first it was me, Moss, Neff. It was a guy named what was his name? I forgot his name, bro. But he was Moss Boy. And we was all kind of Xbox guys, so it was cool. But then I invited Snow Bunny on the show. Like she was a Nintendo girl, but Snow Bunny's cool. But I think when the show started to change, Tsunami came on the show, and then eventually Devin came on the show. But we lost the other guy, Moss Boy. I can't think of his name, bro. I'm sorry. So then what happened after E3 2019, Moss became that Xbox hater, bro. And that's when everything started to change about the show. The dynamic of the show changed. Because like Moss was bashing Xbox and praising Stadia. And then Tsunami left the show. And then it just, like the show was just different then. It was just different. And being on my channel, which is the Xbox channel, so I know my audience. It was never nothing personal. I know my audience, and I know that if we were talking about certain things, bro, numbers don't lie. The live viewers would leave. And at that time, bro, we had about a solid 30, about a solid 30 in there.
Yo, you're dead.
And the 15 of them leave. Shit, bro, what you supposed to do?
Solid 30 and 15 leave once they talk about
bro.
Nintendo.
I was like, come on, man, we gotta change some shit, so we trying to keep an audience, and it just didn't work out, man. Sometimes, like I always tell people, you have to listen to your audience. If you do a certain podcast and you have topics, and every time you talk about a certain topic 15 20 people leave and you only got 30 in there, next thing you know, it's down to 10. Like, what the hell? You just have to pay attention to your audience, man. And I know my channel, what my channel likes. I do. We like the people that listen to us, they subscribe to me, they subscribe to Sean because they like to hear us talk shit. They're pro Xbox guys on our channels. Listen, man, I'm not a guy that just started YouTube out of nowhere. Like I always tell you guys, I was in the audience. I was one of you guys. I'm still one of you guys in the audience, the chat of other podcasts. I know what I want to hear. As a Xbox fan, I know what I want to hear. I don't want to go to a pro Xbox channel like Dirk Griggity and hear a bunch of Xbox bashing. I don't want to hear that. So I know y'all don't want to hear that. That's all I'm saying.
Shit. Rain G4.
See, look, I mean, but he's telling the truth. When we would talk about that, I would lose people. People would, bro, like I said, if it was a good week, we'll have 43 people in there, 45 people. If that was a good week, bro, we would talk about Stadia, Nintendo, bro, about 15 people gone out that bitch. Like, damn, man, we used to talk about for 2 minutes. It's gone. So people want to talk about Xbox and PlayStation on my channel. You have to know what the people that listen to your channel want, man. I understand people have agendas. They want to talk about certain things, but I'm like, we can't do this like that. Shit, we keep on losing like viewers every time we talk about that. So maybe I'll get rid of that. I mean, shit just didn't work out, And they didn't like it. They didn't like the direction of the show, so they quit. Okay.
Yeah, Rain G4.
Nothing personal against those guys,
Yeah, nothing personal. Rain G4 goes, note to self, do not name my son Colin.
Oh man.
This
and then like Mr. V and Mr. V said he glad he found WBG. So WBG was something that I've been wanting to do for the longest, and like I always tell the story. My boy Devin said, "Yo, let's do it." Okay.
Fuck them dudes.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Really goes, fuck the Casa Scrumcast. That's not Xbox guy.
It's funny because like that's what brought me into the community was that podcast. Like Dirt was my favorite YouTube channel. And I used to listen to that shit, and then I came on there, and then I just kind of stayed on that podcast.
No, but shout out to all those folks, man. I got no beef against them. Moss is cool. We don't really talk like that no more, but he's still cool. He's still doing this thing over there in the Stadia community. Snow Bunny, we still talk occasionally. She's doing her thing. Everybody else, man. So that's about it, bro.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Like I said, there's so many other podcasts that broke up in this community. We weren't the first and we won't be the last. You know what I'm saying? It just happens like that, bro.
Definitely, guys, man. And looks at it's coming up to nearly 2 hours. We'll close the show off with the Game Awards. It's been announced, guys.
Oh, we're not talking about AK.
AK?
Man,
what do you? No, don't talk about that shit.
Fuck
bro.
that shit.
That shit a waste.
No, it's been announced anyway. Listen, no, take them back. Shout out. Yeah, forget that. We'll carry on anyway. The game, they're taking the piss, bro. They're killing them, guys. What's the Stadia community?
Oh shit!
They're killing them, guys.
Oh man!
Shout out to you guys in the chat, man. Respect to you guys. Jigga J goes, WBG brought me into this community.
Fire,
you,
bro.
Jigga.
That's what's up.
Fire. Just like BGST brought me into this community. Hey, bro, that's real shit. Like I told you guys, man.
Oh shit! You're broken like a 10. You're broken like the 10 patients.
Hey, Ray, BGST was that show for me, man. I used to love those dudes, man. Like, yo, I got to listen to BGST. It's Sunday, BGST, come on, baby. Ain't no doubt about it. That's how it was. Then, eventually they went in a different direction. I said, shit, man. That was my favorite podcast. And now they bashing Xbox. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, man, it is what it is.
But strongly, that's what it. But listen, you 100% right. Before we move on to the Game Awards,
He called me David Ruffin, who was the temptation guy, the one that was a drug addict.
Listen, when you have a favorite podcast, if it's WBG, like Jacob J goes, WBG brought me into the community. Imagine Dirt just flip-flop next year, became a fucking pony, stop bashing Xbox games. How would you feel, Jacob J?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So
bro, that shit would hurt my soul, bro.
Hey, what up, the realist?
I could not have that happen.
Hey, realist, what's going on?
Now you guys know I'm transparent about my YouTube channel, and bro, like I used the analogy. First, I'm not comparing religion to YouTube, and believe me, but I used to say, imagine you going to church for years, and you love your pastor. He's speaking the word of God that you want to hear. Then one Sunday you go up in there, this nigga's an atheist. And what? Hold on, brother.
Doesn't make sense.
Like, and I was like, huh? Wait a minute. You guys are why I found this community. So I was like, damn, bro. So it was just like, like thank God we had other Xbox channels in the community, but you just don't like everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of Xbox channels, but you don't like everybody. Nothing personal, but you don't like everybody's style. For those that like WBG and TTS, thank you guys. And we're going to continue to do our thing. But even though there were some other Xbox channels in the community, BGST was that show for me. You know what I'm saying? For me personally, that was the show. That was my go-to right there. So when they started to bash Xbox, I was like, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Can't take this shit no more.
Ray said if Dirt flipped, we'd have to take a trip down to D-Town.
Hey, you ain't gotta worry about me
flipping,
we roll on the motherfuckers.
You gotta worry about me flipping, bro.
Yeah, strongly really appreciate it, bro. TTS and WBG fucked out the podcast. Respect to you, bro. Man, look, you guys, man, look, it's Friday. Halo's kicking off. There's other podcasts going on as well, bigger than us. Respect to every one of you guys who tune in on Mondays and Fridays for WBG and TTS. Supporting us as well, subscribing to our channel, being in the chat, talking that shit, having fun. We love it, having fun, taking the piss out of each other. So respect to you guys, man.
Respect to you guys. You guys are amazing, bro. It took me 3 years to reach 1,000 subs, bro. And a year and a half later, I'm at 5,000. You guys are amazing. Bro, you just have no idea how much I appreciate it, because it's not easy. It's not easy, man. People come after you. You're pro Xbox. People come after you. You talk shit. People come after you. So it is what it is. And you have to have a thick skin to do this. If you guys ever think about doing this, you got to have a thick skin. I got called an old fat dude. I got called so much stuff. I'm sure Sean will get it soon. But it is what it is, man. Because people on the internet, they think they can say what they want to say. But it is. We appreciate you guys. You just have no idea. And I don't know if you guys know, but Sean wasn't supposed to be a permanent member of WBG, guys. Sean wasn't supposed to be a permanent member because of the time difference. Because, Sean is 5 hours ahead. That's why I started the show at 6:30. I said, I'm trying a little earlier because I like this Sean guy. I like this piece of shit. So I said, man, I'm going to ask him if we can do 6:30, can he come? And yeah, man. So here it is. Come on the show.
Same with Joe. Johansson wasn't a permanent member either. He came on as a guest.
Look, bro. I'm gonna give myself credit again. Pat myself on the back. I handpicked Johansson, bro. Oh shit. Just like I handpicked Snow Bunny for Scram Punks. I handpicked Johansson. I was like, something about this dude.
With my approval, though.
Yeah, you motherfucker.
He goes, what do you reckon, bro? I like him. I like that jungle grape eating motherfucker.
Hey, you
It was
said,
not that. Do you know
you
what the
say
fuck
what
Joe-
you say what
Listen.
Yue said
What he said?
I just missed it 1 second.
right above Jigga J, that comment.
Oh shit! You must be hold on. You must be from Detroit because that's definitely a street in Detroit.
He said I would
It's
catch
from
dirt on
D-Town.
Woodward and
Oh, bro,
whip
you
his
from
pony
Detroit?
ass
What's
if
up,
he
bro?
switched up on.
I know you was from Detroit. What's happening, man? Shit,
Yeah.
you said had me as a
What-
Woodward. Oh shit.
I think Joey won't know this, and some of the guys won't know this. When they asked me, he goes, "What do you reckon of Joe Hansel as a permanent member?" I go, "I like him. He's doing well. He talks good as well, and he's pretty solid." I go, "What do you reckon? Shall I just put his name in the intro?" There goes you motherfucker. We're not even. He's not even confirmed that he wants to come on yet as like a permanent member. That's what we. Do you remember that day we were
Yeah, I
gonna do
remember
that?
that. I was like, I gotta ask him first, but
You gotta ask him, motherfucker. Don't put his name on there.
yeah, that's real shit, man.
I appreciate everything. That's all I can say.
That's how we were gonna surprise you,
Let's put it
Joey.
this way. COVID was fucked up, and you guys making me part of the crew helped a lot. Let's say, just put it that way.
Yeah, no, bro. Listen, that's how we were gonna surprise you. Will put his name in the intro, and that's it. Boom, he'll be like, "Oh, I'm a permanent member." There goes motherfucker. Let me ask him first.
Right, but I was like, shit, you gotta make sure you can do it, man. But I don't know who had accidentally muted like Joe Hansel.
No,
I don't know.
Hit me up in the deal like, bro,
It's not
somebody
like
asked me.
It's not
I
like I
don't
was
know who
talking
it
mad
was.
shit in the chat either. I'm like,
Yeah, I was like, why would somebody mute Joe Hansel? Then I felt bad that like one of my mods muted him because like he was leaving comments and we wasn't seeing shit. And I was like, damn, man, I was like, hold on, man, I gotta ask him to come on because I felt bad. I gotta ask him to come on the show.
Man,
And
I'm in the show because of pity now. God damn.
No,
feel
listen.
bad, man.
Hey, it's a better
Really
reason
right
than
about
me.
this.
I just kind of showed up on Dirt's old podcast
And never left.
and just stayed myself alone. Nobody invited me. I just never left.
Next thing I know, like Devin used to like every week he was there. I was like, who the fuck keep on inviting this guy? He was just there, bro. He never left.
Look what really is saying. I didn't like Joe Hansel at first. I swear he was a pony at first. He was a bit 50-50 in my opinion.
See, but that's part of the reason. See, you guys got to realize my strategy. I am more of I'm an Xbox guy, but I like PlayStation. I really do. No cap. I don't like ponies, but I like PlayStation. Sean is kind of the same as me. Tsunami, R&B, those some damn bots. Devin,
man, your homeboy,
right?
Y'all
Devin
be
is a bot.
capping on me. I got more trophies than you.
I don't give a shit. You
Dude,
a bot.
So you check my trophy list, and that shit is sad, man. I only played the exclusive. That's it.
So Joe
He's in
Hansel,
D-Town. Yeah.
when I asked about Joe Hansel, I mean, like when I was like, okay, Joe Hansel's the Xbox guy, but he's not necessarily an extreme bot. He will criticize Xbox. I needed that balance, because we can't be 6 bots all the time, right? But we're all Xbox, though. That's the thing. And that, bro, like I said, I wanted our podcast to say, yo, man, look, no offense to how anybody else run their podcast. That's how they want to do their show. But I said, I made a decision when we started this podcast. I said, I want to be an Xbox, pro Xbox podcast. No ponies allowed on this bitch. No offense to anybody, like the way they do their show. Enjoy how you do your show, but my decision was no ponies allowed because I wanted to be an Xbox, pro Xbox.
Pro X. I remember talking about it before the show even became the show. Like we were saying, like, yeah, we're not gonna have no it's gonna be all pro Xbox.
Yeah.
And if you're not pro Xbox, you're not on the show.
Yeah, and I mean that's just how I am. Simple. And because look, like I said, I remember being the guy in the comment section. That's why I love BGST. They was all Xbox guys, And then when I listened to some other Xbox podcasts, sometimes they'll have a pony on there that he would be talking shit like, dog, I don't want it. This me. I didn't want to hear it. That's just me. That's just me, especially during that time where everything was negative Xbox, except for a show like BGST or like Rand Show or Dealer Show. So I wanted to hear something positive. That's just me. And I know how some of the guys in the chat felt. So that was my decision. Yo, even our guests, I want them to be a pro Xbox guest. Now, they don't have to be a bot, but I would like for them to be pro Xbox. That's just a decision that I made. But like I said, everybody run their channel how they want to.
I'll be straight up, Dirt. I feel like our podcast is like one of the only shows that is like that. Like you go to like majority Xbox podcasts, and they'll have like you said, ponies, Nintendo guys, fucking Stadia, whatever the fuck. They'll have them people on their show.
There's a few hardcore bot podcasts like Mr. 100. They bots over there, boy. Those Ewok, they some bots. They some bots, but but they do that show how they want to, man. And like the realist said, I used to listen, bro. I don't hide shit. I used to be a big fan of Moochie Crab. Used to call that show like the Moochie Crab and we used to call that show every week. Every week you can go back and listen to the first 20 shows. My black ass, you will hear my voice because I used to like their content when they were pro Xbox. And if a person have a change of heart, bro, I get it. Because Xbox wasn't great last generation. I get it. But then you flip and become a basher, though. Like, damn, bro. Like, holy shit. So,
extreme, yeah.
So if the content change, the support changes. Obviously, if the content changes, the support changes. I can't support you the same if the content is different. That's like if I all of a sudden became a channel about cooking. People be like, damn, Dirt, I subscribed to you because you was pro Xbox. Now you talking about food and shit every video. People, so the support will change, right? I'm just saying. So that's what happened, man. And
yeah, definitely. Like
I
when it
appreciate
comes
you
to
guys.
like and these guys know as well. Respect to every one of the guys who's subscribed to my channel is growing really good. I think we're 560 plus right now at the moment in the space of like a couple of months, which has been awesome. One of the things I've talked about with these guys, and I said that I don't want no pony subscribing to me on my channel, straight up. No ponies at all. It's not about the subscribers count and trying to get to 1,000, trying to get that monetized and all that bullshit. It's not about that. I actually want people like you guys coming in here, watching us for us, watching my content, leaving comments saying, Sean, try this, do this, you make me laugh. Like he was working at one point. He goes, he nearly got me sacked because I was laughing that bad at my job. And he was laughing because of one of the videos he did, because I was pissing my sides because he nearly got me in trouble at work. And that's the type of people who I want watching like TTS and WBG. Just watchers. I don't want people to subscribe to us and then start talking shit, leaving nasty comments, because the podcasts and our videos are not for you.
Yeah, they're not.
They're not for you. PlayStation fans, fair dues, but I'm talking about the ponies that want to we like to talk shit straight up. This is why it's called Talk That Shit Podcast. We don't give a fuck. We are Xbox fans straight up. That's what it is. We like the PlayStation. Fuck the ponies. And that's what I always say. Hit that dislike button and get the fuck out of your ponies. Because this show and these videos, this channel ain't for you.
It's not.
And that's how we roll. Slim 73, what's going on, man? And that's how I want to build my channel. I want people to watch us for who we are. Ozzy, what's good, man? Chill out, don't worry about it. The show will be closing in 5-10 minutes. Louis L, what's good? And that's how I want to build my channel. People might disagree with me, Sean. No, get all the subscribers. Doesn't matter if I want people to like the channel, like me for who I am, and them are the people who I want. And you guys coming in week in, week out, Mondays and Fridays, even the videos we do as well. Respect to every one of you guys because you push us to do better.
Yeah,
that's what I got. Just love and respect to you guys, man.
Absolutely, man. You guys are just awesome, man. Like Louis L, he said, appreciate WBZ, TTS, Dragon Dens, Xbox Has No Game Podcast, which is like Mr. 100. Hey, man, that stuff, like New Legal, all those guys, they're doing their thing, man. And some of those guys, was around before I even started my channel, man. And they're still doing their thing, bro. And I appreciate all those guys, man, because it wasn't popular early Xbox One generation to be pro Xbox, man. And if you guys go back and find some shit, you will see the pro Xbox YouTubers back then, like Crap Gamer, Next Gen, all of their videos had way more dislikes than likes, strictly because there was positive by Xbox, bro. It was serious. It was like that back then in 2013, 2014. Flat out. It was like that, man. So those guys were my go-tos when I wanted to hear some positive Xbox stuff. And I hope that we can be those go-to, the go-to podcast that you guys want to hear. Like my channel, my videos, Sean channel, his videos, Devin, like whenever he do a damn video, that y'all will want to hear, because there are a lot more positive Xbox channels out there than it was before. So I'm just I appreciate that, you guys watch my shit and, my channel is growing, man. I really feel that way, no cap.
100%, man. So shout out to every one of you guys, man. Aussie, yeah, man. Eastern Halos might be my game of the year game. I'm not surprised. The way the multiplayer is playing right now has been amazing, man.
Yeah.
Like we'll close the show off. I wanted to talk about the Game Awards, but we'll talk about it on Monday now. It's past 2 hours now.
Yeah, we passed. Yeah, bro. We talk about it on Monday. Oh shit,
we'll talk about
Togo calling some names out there, man.
Oh shit! Oh, these names you know better.
A couple of those guys started to flip a little bit though. I remember seeing Jay Long do a video where he was kind of tired of Xbox shit. So like Kaleidoscope also, those guys, they started to flip a little bit. But I used to watch their podcast a little bit. But yeah, those two guys in particular, I don't know if they still are like bashing Xbox, but they stopped doing content, so I wouldn't know. But there's so many people that's not around anymore. That the British is still on Twitter. I think his name is Ray. I don't know who that is, bro. Oh, you talking about Iron Wolf? Yeah, he was the first flip flopper. He was the first one, literally the first Xbox guy that flipped. But it is what it is, man. But I'm a real Xbox fan. I ain't fake. No.
Yeah, bro, that's none of that bullshit. It's funny when you get questioned that are you really an Xbox guy? How can you be an Xbox guy? Why?
Bro.
That question is stupid, bro, when I hear that shit.
Didn't they ask the Steam guy, like the guy who owns Steam? What's his name?
Gabe Newell.
Yeah, they asked him on that New Zealand TV show or whatever. They were like, PS5 and Xbox Series X are coming out this holiday. Which one's better? And he was like, the Xbox. And she was like, really? Why? And he was like, because it is.
Yeah. Bro, I remember, like I told Sean the story. I might have told the story on the air. I remember going on a podcast. It's a PlayStation podcast, and you guys know exactly who it is. I remember this guy asking me, not the host, but a panel member asking me, Dirt, why do you like Xbox like that? I said, bro, I just like Xbox. Then he said, well, how can you make fun of PlayStation? I said, I don't really make fun of PlayStation. I really kind of joke about PlayStation fanboys. And he said, how? I said, what you mean, how? I took it. He act like PlayStation is flawless. And because of that, he said, excuse me, damn. Like he said, there's no way that you can make fun of PlayStation fanboys. You're an Xbox fan. No, you can't do that. I was like, what? Yes, I can. You know what I'm saying? And so that showed you the arrogance of some of those guys. Because he straight up said that to me. Like, how could you? No, it's not BG. I actually had fun. I was on Weapon Wheel at one point, 4 straight weeks. He asked me on 4 straight weeks. And I had fun on his podcast for some reason. It wasn't his podcast. I actually had fun on his podcast sometimes. But yeah, man, some of those guys are still around. Some are not. But it is a plethora of new Xbox channels out there. And they're all different.
100%.
We're all different. Like Iron Lawrence are doing their thing. They're trying to go the journalist route, be more professional. And it's working for them. It's working for those guys. A lot of guys are trying to get big interviews. And it's working for them, man. Kudos to those guys. But we're all different. We all can't be the same. I always tell Sean and guys an analogy of Howard Stern, right? Remember Howard Stern? I don't know if some of you guys might be too young to remember him. He was a huge radio guy, one of the biggest radio guys of all time. When he was like doing this thing, people was like, no, you're too raunchy. You swear too much. You talk about sex too much. No. And people looked down on him because he wasn't the same as them. What happened eventually? The audience said, yo, this dude is the shit. And he became the #1 radio guy in the world. right? So my thing is, we all can't be the same, man. There's guys doing their thing. They're interviewing big people. So, like, would I like to get a big interview? Sure. But that's not my goal to be this media guy. That's not my goal. I like to entertain. I like to talk shit. So we all can't be the same, bro. You know,
Man.
those guys are doing great over there, but I'm a little different, man.
I think it would be so funny to get somebody like Aaron Greenberg or somebody on WBG and just like the pre-talk before the show, like what you got to do on WBG. Like Sean give the pep talk.
No, you can't say that to Aaron Greenberg. Talk that shit. See, but the thing is, if the numbers keep growing, they're going to have to pay attention to you. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm at the point, I think a lot of guys look down on us. I really think a lot of guys in the community, guys with much smaller channels than ours, than mine in particular, I think they look down on my content, Sean content, us as a group. You know, like, I think some guys are arrogant. There's a lot of arrogant guys out here. PlayStation guys and Xbox guys. A lot of arrogant guys out here. And I think a lot of them look like they do that fanboy shit over there. Or they think, they talk too much. They swear too much. Bro, we're adults. This is how we want to run our channel. And if we have people coming to listen to us, we appreciate it. If you don't like our shit, hey, bro, it's not for you. But don't look down on us because we're not the same as you. I'm not the same. Sean is not the same. Johanzo is not the same. Devin is not the same. Neither is R&B and Tsunami. We're different. We can't all be. What if everybody was the same? Everybody wore the same shoes.
And nobody is special.
Nobody's special. We're different, bro. So that's all I want to say, man, because I really get that vibe. Maybe it's just me, but I get that vibe that people look down on us. Like, there's a lot of podcasts I haven't been invited on yet. Like, damn.
Yeah, not Jigga Jason, because I get something different from WBG, TTS versus Iron Lords, but I love all three.
Absolutely.
Sean should get King on here for TTS. Bro, I'm definitely going to get it. Let me just build the channel a bit more, and I'll definitely get them on, because I'm trying to get a few guys on, but they got to understand there's certain guys that when we do talk shit, they might not like it, but King David loves talking shit.
Yeah.
So I will definitely get King David on one of these days. When it's something big, I'll hopefully get him on one of these days.
Jigga J gets it, Sean. He gets it, bro. Everybody gets it. He gets it. And, bro, I'm not the type of guy that's about to go on anybody's channel and start to cuss like, yeah, motherfucker, what's up, bitch hoe? No, man. I know how to code. I know how to code switch. I know how to yes, thank you for having me on your show. I truly appreciate it. Come on, bro. Come on, you think
I politely accept.
Yeah, motherfucker, what's going on? Yo, what's up, y'all? Yo, what's up, bro? Oh, hell no, man. Come on, bro.
Yeah, like Paulie Baba goes, some guys don't have the heart to TTS, soft motherfuckers.
Hey, Paulie Baba, I used to be like that. Let me explain right quick. I'm sorry, Sean. I'm sorry, bro.
No, bro, carry on, because this is good conversation, because these guys rock out with us, bro. And it's good, lad. They want to hear from us, like I said, bro, just go for it. What you want to talk about, like, what you like.
So what Paulie Baba said, I wasn't soft with it, but I was real hesitant to talk shit. I'm gonna explain why. When you talk shit, it brings a certain type of attention, right, to your channel. So when I first started, I just was that pro Xbox channel. I didn't try to talk shit. I would occasionally throw a shot here and there, but I was just a pro Xbox channel. But Paulie Baba, I still got people coming in my comment section talking shit strictly because I was pro Xbox. They still came to my channel like, yo, you bot, y'all lame as hell, Xbox trash, you trash, this channel trash. Damn, y'all still talking shit?
That's
and I'm bro, there was a couple guys, they're still around, a couple of ponies like True Wit. He was always telling me, Dirt, you always say you ain't in a console war, but you are. I was like, okay, bro, whatever. And I used to do a video. I remember one time I did a video with my family, bro. A funny, good video with my family. No console war shit, just my family. I got a comment. This dude came in there, you Xbox guys are lame, blah, blah, blah. Then he started naming other Xbox guys. And I'm like, damn, So you know what happened? We started WBG, right? And I still didn't want to be just this bashing pony podcast. I didn't want to be that. I wanted to be pro Xbox, but over time, it just changed, man. This year in particular, it just changed. Like, I don't know what, but I said, fuck it. I just said the hell with it.
Like,
I remember telling Luca, yo, Luca, I'm really conscious on not being a fanboy channel. I don't want to be a fanboy channel. Then I'm not sure if it was Sean or Devin, whoever, but I think it was the feedback. We kept on getting haters. Damn, man, fuck these dudes. And a lot of these ponies would say stupid shit. And I'm like, man, like Chris Hart in the chat right now, you know. Oh, hey, let me say this before we get out of here. I see Chris, why you crying? Of course, listen to guys that wouldn't invite you. I'm not talking about PlayStation guys inviting me on their podcast. Let me say this before we get out of here. There are some PlayStation guys that always want to say, you should come on my show. You should come in this Twitter Spaces and state your opinion. Bro, why? Why? I'm not going to convince you to like Xbox. You're not going to convince me to love PlayStation as much as you. What's the purpose? What's the purpose? It's going to be in there a bunch of bullshit. This is this and that. Xbox is this. PlayStation is that. No. If I like when I say something about Twitter Spaces, people come after me. Oh, but you scared to go in there and tell how you feel. What? Scared of what?
No, because it's a fucking waste of fucking time.
It's a waste of time. I'm not about to go in there and tell people, well, you guys shouldn't feel how you feel. No, feel how you feel. I just disagree with you, and I don't give a shit. I have a platform. I have a YouTube channel. I have a podcast. My buddy got a podcast. We talk shit. We have a platform. You have a platform. You do what you do on your side. I do what I do on my side. Yes, we don't agree, but I don't mean I want to talk to you so I can try to get you to agree. No. This isn't a debate about the Democrats and the Republicans talking to the people. No. No. This is me being an Xbox guy. Those guys are PlayStation guys. Do what y'all do. I don't give a shit. I'm not going to go on your podcast. So, yo, man, this is what y'all need to do. Xbox is this. Xbox is that. Xbox. No, bro. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, 100%. When it comes to the PlayStation podcast, they just need to do what they do, bro. You can't tell somebody unless they ask for some advice. But I'll be honest with you, the PlayStation podcast can kiss my motherfucking ass straight up. Yeah. They do what they do. We'll do what we do. That's it. Straight up.
That's it, bro. They cater to their audience. We cater to our audience.
And that's how we're going to roll. We don't need to... Like, this Twitter space is all that bullshit, bro. Come on. It's stupid, bro, man. Every day, Xbox this... Bro, when Kena dropped, that game Kena dropped, straight to us in a Twitter space, Xbox is dying. Some shit like bro, play the fucking games. Play the fucking games. I'm glad like there's plenty of podcasts out there for everybody. Chris Hart, bitch ass comes to the Xbox podcast. I've got no idea straight up, but he comes to the Xbox podcast. He goes, you want to hear what the Xbox guys are doing? But listen, you got plenty of PlayStation guys out there. Enjoy their content. If you don't like their content, I'm sure there's other guys to look out for. Straight up, look Fugly. Straight up, say it. Talk that shit. Fuck the ponies. Straight up. You got your own podcast. Go over there. Dirt doesn't need to jump into that. Johansson doesn't need to go to a PlayStation podcast. I don't need to go to a... Why should we for? We want to dedicate ourselves to an Xbox Pro channel. We'll have to talk that shit because your ponies are a bunch of bitches. Straight up. Chris Hart, you're the smelly bitch. Straight up.
Hey, I'll tell you, the only time I would go to a PlayStation podcast is to compare numbers because I am a competitive guy and I want to see if a channel my size, how I'm competing with other channels that's bigger than me or the same size. So I'm competitive. So I do go to some guys' channels to see, okay, I'm doing well. Okay, this guy's really, he has way more viewers than me, but he also has way more subscribers than me. So I pay attention to that because I want to make sure that I'm competing and I'm growing as a channel. But I'm not about to go to a PlayStation podcast and just listen to it and go in the chat like PlayStation trash, y'all trash, y'all, bro. That's what you listen. Y'all love y'all love PlayStation. Cool. That's y'all podcast. Y'all have y'all fan base. That's great. I'm not gonna go over there bash y'all a PlayStation. Just like the guys that come over here, Chris Hart, there's some other guys that come up, PS Gamer. They're here every week, talking shit. And I don't really mind the talking shit so much, but sometimes I'm curious. Like, damn, why are they always here? Right, Sean? Why are they always here? I don't understand PlayStation podcast besides
because they're not special on PlayStation.
Maybe because they beat Kina like 8 times by the time our podcast shows
These
up.
motherfuckers ain't beat Kina.
No, none of these guys. It's supposed to be a difficult game. That I'm looking forward to that game when it comes to the box. But end of the day, there's plenty of podcasts out there. But like you said, bro, I don't go up there in the comment section, start talking shit to PlayStation guys because I don't need to. It's not something I'm like. How you guys on the chat? Look, Ray, all of these guys in here, the Fugly, the old Xbox guys. First, this is why they come to the channel. But I wouldn't go to a PlayStation channel and start talking shit in the comment section because I know that podcast ain't for me.
It ain't for me. Thank you.
That's it, straight up. It ain't for any of us going to a PlayStation. Why should I go there? And it's stupid to see that if I went to a Pony podcast and they see me there, they go, Sean's the Xbox guys. I shouldn't be there in the first place. Straight up. I shouldn't be talking in the comment section. Because that if I don't like something from a PlayStation podcast, they're bound to talk shit about Xbox.
Bro.
That's what it is.
I'm not there because I don't give a shit about it.
There was a couple times I went to a PlayStation podcast and I showed them love. I gave them a super chat, and I left. I did that for a fact. I went to the podcast. I said, "Yo, what up, fellas? $5 super chat," and I left. I would not go to a podcast that's not for me and talk shit because I don't care. I showed those guys love as a black man. Like, here, man, go $5, bro. Here you go, bro.
Yeah, buy some noodles.
That's it. Go buy some noodles. But the thing is, like, can you imagine me, a fan of the NBA, NFL, going to a hockey podcast? Like, yo, this hockey is dog shit. I know we talk shit to each other on social media and my videos and their videos, but I'm not going to go to their channels and talk shit. That's just me. I'm not going to do that.
But the thing is that it's like you're not there to convince them to change or something. When they say something about Xbox or certain game, I don't need to convince them guys. Them guys have they're ready. What do you call it? They have the take on the game. Like if Forza Horizon comes out, automatically some of them guys may say, "Oh, it's dog shit. GT7's better." I'm not going to go to a PlayStation podcast and try to convince that pony say Forza is better than GT7.
Right.
It's not going to happen because they believe that GT7 is a better game.
Yeah.
Over Forza, and it's vice versa, in my opinion.
Exactly, bro. I'm not going to waste my breath. Why should I come to your podcast to try to tell you why I like Xbox, or why you should like Xbox too, or why should I invite you on my Pro Xbox channel so you can tell me why Xbox is dog shit? No, bro. You like PlayStation, I like Xbox. That's it. End of the story. Yes, we can talk trash here and there. Everybody talk trash. But this is stupid to me, man.
Yeah.
If I criticize something in the Twitter spaces, oh, he's scared to come on your show. He's scared to come in the Twitter spaces. What? This video games. The fuck am I scared of?
Yeah, bro.
It's just a waste of time.
It's a waste of time, man. But look, shout out to every one of you guys, man, for dropping by today. I know the podcast has come on a different time.
Yeah.
But that's what it is. Fridays, bro. The time will just go on any time, I'll be honest with you. Next week might be similar time. But most of the time, it will be like 10, 11 a.m. your lot's time. Most of the time. Yeah. But shout out to every one of you guys, man. Yo, Deb, what's going on with you, bro?
Not much, man. I'm probably going to be playing Halo again later on.
Yeah.
Waiting for the flight, man.
What time does the flight open again?
Not exactly sure. I know they got the times up on the. Here, I'll just look it up on Twitter real quick.
Yeah, Joey, what's going on with you, my brother?
Listen, hopefully I'll be playing Halo. You fucking ponies are trash. Keep capping for your 8K bullshit. Pay $70. Stay in your street corner and shut the fuck up. I'm out.
Oh, don't forget to tell them to hit the dislike button on the way out.
Don't worry about it. The outro will do that.
Yeah, man. Sorry, y'all went on that rant at the end of the show.
No, that's fine, bro. It's all good, man. I like to talk that shit. We like to get our word out there. You know what I mean? But
Hey,
then,
I got a video about to drop.
yeah,
almost forgot
definitely
about that bitch.
make sure you watch Dirt's new video. I'll be dropping a video probably Sunday. Saturday I'm busy. I might drop a video about this Bluepoint and take the piss out of him, in my opinion, because you ponies
my
are
video is
pissing me
about
off.
Bluepoint and organic growth.
Organic, my ass, motherfucker. But like that, what's going on with you, my brother? Monday is gonna be fire, hopefully. So maybe some news might drop on Monday. But what's going on with you, bro?
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. We got TTS on Monday. Like I said, I just dropped a video right now. Check it out if you got the time. Yeah, man. So we'll have something to talk about on Monday. We got some pretty good topics. Hopefully, like some more shit drop before Monday. Yeah, so that's about it, y'all.
That's definitely. But one thing, what's good, bro? Like I know the game awards. We'll talk about it, but December the 9th. Do you know what day that is?
That's the Game Awards, right?
Yeah, but do you know what day is it in the week?
A Thursday, I believe.
So we'll be good. So Friday straight into TTS, bro.
Oh shit!
Isn't that also the day that Halo comes out?
So
the day after.
good. Yeah, the day before.
Are you gonna be able to? Because it's gonna be 2:00 in the morning, bro.
I know, bro. Do you know what I might book the day off, but fucking 2:00 in the morning, bro.
But you still gonna be sleepy. You still gonna be sleep on the air.
I'll see what happens, bro. But I'm looking forward to it. We're definitely gonna talk about it Monday Game Awards. So guys, make sure you tune in on WBG Mondays, 6:30 Eastern time. We're gonna be talking that shit. And shout out to every one of you guys in the chat, man. Respect to every one of you guys supporting us, making us, do better with our channel, like content. And like a dog with a cool saxophone, drink some tea. Of course, we'll have some jammy dodgers. What's our line about the jammy dodgers? Yes or no?
No, you're not about that bullshit.
What the fuck?
Jammy dodgers are awesome. Make sure everybody in the UK eat them jammy dodgers with tea. That's what I gotta say to you guys. And guys, listen. We're gonna do the outro. So please hit that like button. And you motherfucker ponies, hit that dislike button and get the fuck out of here, you soft motherfuckers. Go back and work on them street corners for those $70 games, you bitches.
Oh shit.
Motherfuckers. Punk ass motherfuckers. Anyway, guys. Pussies. Noodles.